Wait. Okay, we're live.
Sweet.
Cool. Let me play the intro. My bad. Uh, oh, stupid. It wouldn't be a normal live stream if we didn't have technical issues. Okay, there we go. Uh, what's up, everybody? Nobody's probably here yet, but that's okay because a lot of people who watch our live streams watch on playback, plus my phone. Just got a notification saying that we're live, so we'll give people a couple seconds to get in here. But one thing I want to say before people start showing up is this was a crazy week for the Arrowverse. As it says below us, it's the end of the Arrowverse. Flash wrapped up. Even though I personally feel like the Flash has been over for 4 years now, roughly. But also, I will be eating steak. I hope it's not too loud. I apologize.
Uh, Bless you.
Thank you. Okay.
So how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing?
Good after that Flash finale.
Hmm.
I'm gonna have to pull up a highlights reel of the finale so I can keep up with you guys, but I'm
It's gonna
feeling
be like
great.
it's only gonna be like 2 minutes of the best clips.
2 minutes? You think there's 2 minutes worth of the best clips? I don't even
Yep.
know. I don't know if there's 2 minutes worth.
I'd say the intro was good with all the villains meeting, and then after that, kind of got wonky.
As soon as they started to take down the villains is when it just got rough.
Yeah, so I'm
Yeah, let's
looking
have
at
a
a 45-second video.
let's have a final battle, but the final battle is gonna be the first 10 minutes of the episode.
You gotta have some of that. What is it?
Classic.
The exposition that finishes it off.
Yeah.
My guy literally started the episode, finished off the bad guys in 10 minutes, and then went, all right, now
Well,
let's just focus on their lives.
he is the fastest man alive. So.
He is.
He only took down one of the villains, though. His team took down the
Oh,
rest. And his team sucks.
that's lame. That's so lame. Oh man, that's gotta be the lamest way to end
Imagine,
it, I'd say.
imagine having villains, your main villain for, like, each season in the past, come back, all together united, and you take each one down independently within 5 minutes. But in previous seasons, it's taken an entire year.
The entire year, yeah.
That makes no sense. Like, what?
But technically, they grabbed the villains at their weakest point in the timeline. So.
Oh, there's a lot of time
They
travel in the
also
finale.
ripped off No Way Home in a big way. Because he grabs the villains when they're dying.
See,
Like,
but what I don't
wow.
understand is where did they grab Thawne from? Because
I think he grabs. So I think that's season 1 Thawne, but he's wearing like the new suit for some reason.
that's why I don't think it can be season 1 Thawne, because he's wearing the new suit. It's got to be after Armageddon, but before he
Because
gets that new
doesn't he
black
die
suit.
doesn't he technically die at the end of like season 8?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's probably when, because that's why he's wearing. At least he wasn't wearing that black suit again.
Right.
I don't know, but that makes sense why Thawne was still alive, because Eddie Thawne was still alive.
Yeah.
Because if you still have Eddie Thawne around, you're still going to have Ebar Thawne around.
Right.
Yeah. And then I like
Well,
our boy Chester having metahuman powers. Like, what?
well, I'm glad they actually called back to that, because that was something that I feel like they just kind of dropped and then just like left unanswered for years. However, one of my biggest complaints with this episode is nobody died, and I don't care what excuse they gave. Chester's a dead man. he died in that Star Labs scene. And how amazing would that have been if he died? Like, I don't hate Chester. He's one of the only side characters I can stand.
Oh
But
yeah,
like,
because he's like the new Cisco, but everyone loves Cisco.
I mean,
I don't know. I didn't really like Cisco for the
there
one
were
that I
times
watched.
I didn't like Cisco.
I didn't
But
like Cisco season 3 where he's like, "I hate you, Barry."
that's where I was just going as well. I didn't like him in season 3, and I didn't like him in season 5 either. But then again, I didn't really like anybody in season 5, so to be
I don't even
fair.
think season 5 like season 5.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of, so tonight we're gonna be ranking. We're gonna be doing some rankings, which is gonna be pretty fun. We've got one ranking that we're gonna spend most of our time here tonight on, and then the other ranking, that one will fly through, because it's a long one, but it's also not very deep, in terms of what we could talk about. So we'll just zoom through that one. Haha, see what I did there?
And
Um,
Huzzah!
so yeah, we'll zoom through that one. I'm trying to.
then I have a segment I want to do called "Fun Eric Wallace Facts."
Okay.
You want to do that right now?
Yeah, we could do that right now.
Fun Eric Wallace Facts. You want to know what episodes he written for the Flash?
Oh, I actually know this. I know this.
So he wrote for season 4. He wrote season 4 episodes. He wrote The Flash
Yep.
Reborn, Therefore I Am, With Somebody, Run
Mm.
Iris Run, and We Are the Flash with Somebody. And then
Mm.
when you get to season 5, he wrote Blocked, Elseworlds Part 1, King Shark versus Gorilla Grodd, and Legacy. He only wrote one season 6 episode, which was Into the Void. Season 7, he wrote Mother, Heart of the Matter, Part 1 and Part 2. Season 8, he wrote Armageddon, Part 1 and Negative, Part 2.
Mm.
And then, of course, he did A New World, Part 1 and Part 4.
Right.
And then, what else? And then I know he did direct some episodes. He directed Into the Snow Force, Hear No Evil, and then A New World, Part 1. So, apparently he has more than writing, but he also still sucks.
Yeah, and didn't he also? Wait, did you mention Run Iris Run?
Yeah, he did Run Iris Run. He was the only one.
Yeah,
Oh,
that makes sense.
here's another fun fact. He plans to continue the Arrowverse after Flash ends.
How?
Exactly. How are you going to continue something where all the shows are done? They ended.
Yeah, like what?
Prequel series.
Oh no.
Yep, there we go. That's how you do it, baby.
What's the
That's
It's going to be
you
prequel?
gotta
called
love it.
Sheila Horton DA.
Oh, please, no. I know Eric Wallace's favorite characters are literally my least favorite character. And well, everybody's
Everyone's
least favorite
least favorite
characters.
character.
Yeah, so I don't know about that. Um,
I wish they would have got Todd Helbing back, honestly.
yeah, I could forgive him from season 5, like if he came back.
Yeah.
But I don't want to take him away from Superman and Lois. He's doing great over there.
No, it's like, yeah. All right. What do you want to do now? You want to do the
Uh,
rankings?
okay, yeah, we can do the ranking. All right, let me hop us over to the next thing. Okay, so here we have the shows. We have every season of the Arrowverse. And we've got some tiers, which I made myself. So the bottom tier is called Erased from Existence, in brackets Batwoman. Cheated on girlfriend with her sister. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. You have failed this city. At least you tried to save the city, but like you failed. Outcasts and misfits, maybe they're just misunderstood. Run, Barry, run, because you're doing great, so keep running with it. And then top tier superhero content. I tried to come up with a pun for that one as well, but I couldn't think of anything, so I just said top tier superhero content. Because
Superb,
that's what's going up there.
superb superhero content.
I could change. I'll do that.
Nah, don't. You already got it set up, dog. I was just thinking.
All right. All right, so I do have the shows in order. It did, so this was already a created tier list, so it did tack on Stargirl and Superman and Lois, but they're not technically Arrowverse, so we'll just talk about the Arrowverse seasons. Alex, would you like to start by talking a little bit about where you'd put Arrow season one?
Which one's the good one? The best one? The S tier?
What?
Which one's the S tier? What's the S tier called again? Sorry.
Oh, it's called top tier superhero content.
I would call that honestly top tier superhero content because that's like a way to start a whole like universe. Honestly,
Okay.
That's exactly what they did. I
Oh,
agree.
actually, real quick before we continue, Jacob, have you seen any of these?
Yeah, six seasons of Arrow.
Oh, okay. So you've actually seen all of Arrow, except for like the
but
last two.
Yeah,
Okay, bet. So, you agree with Alex on top tier?
yeah, absolutely. I think I went through the first season in like a week.
Yeah, I agree. Season one of Arrow is peak. I loved season one of Arrow. Uh, I don't know what else to really say. I mean, Malcolm Merlin is sick. He's
Mhm.
great. The characters they set up in this season are really great. I love just the twistedness. Like as much as I hated her, I loved hating her, and that's Moira Queen. So good.
Yeah,
Oliver's mom.
yes.
Bro, she is the most
She
twisted
she
woman.
is the Skylar White of Arrow.
She's too evil.
She is the Skylar White of Arrow.
She had her own son kidnapped and tortured to find out what he knew. Like, come on. Come on.
don't
No,
even
but
get me started on Malcolm Merlin. That dude double crossed, recrossed that team like a billion times.
one of the goats. One of the goats, Malcolm
Oh yeah,
Merlin.
yeah, yeah.
Easily one of the
Don't get
best
me don't get me started
villains.
on Arrow had one of the greatest villains of all time in season 4.
Okay. Well, he wasn't that good in season
Okay,
four. He
he
gets
was pretty
better,
scary,
but
but
no, but
I wouldn't say the best.
I don't know either. Yeah, I wouldn't either personally. But um no, but yeah, so season one, I love the list. I love the way that Oliver puts his team together with Diggle and Felicity. I like that it's not just handed to him. Which
Yeah, it's not like
I don't mind how they did it in Flash, but like I love the fact that Oliver he has to have a bodyguard, so Diggle, and then he has to have someone technical, with a technical intelligence, Felicity. Like
but if
he
you think about it, Team Flash was 4 people in the beginning.
right.
And then it became 5 people, then it became 6 people, and then it became 9 people, and then 2 of them died.
Yeah.
Well, 3 of them died,
Yeah.
and then they got Jay Garrick. Hold on, let me. I'm doing a Funko Pop thing where I got all my Flash TV show ones. I got Reverse Flash, Captain Cold, Zoom, Godspeed, 2 Flashes, and 2 Jay Garricks.
That's cool, but hold on, I'm noticing something. Okay, it's working now, but your camera, it's freezing. I don't know why. Like I think it's on my side though. I don't think it's on your side. That was weird. Okay, you're good
Yeah.
now. Um,
On the stream, it just shows up as like the gray,
yeah, it just pops up with a gray.
and then it
That's
like clips in and out of him. It's working on Discord though, so I think it's just your OBS.
yeah, I think it is as well. Because when I hop back over to Google Chrome, he goes gray. That's
Hmm.
so weird. Why? There must be something. I can see you trying to freeze yourself, Alex. But this isn't.
Every
Hold
time you
on.
do that, that's what I say.
There must be an issue. That's so bizarre. Because I don't like. Wait, but I don't know. Uh, I hope it. I don't know. I don't know what else. This has never happened before. Oh, okay. Wait, you're still there, and I'm on Google Chrome. So let's just. I just won't hop around as much. I'll try not to move. Okay. Well, anyways, season one of Arrow, really good. I loved it. I love the seriousness of it. and that's something that I think has to be reciprocated throughout a few of these beginning seasons. Was I like how real the shows felt. Um, like they felt more in the real world. It felt even when they got to like the first couple seasons of Flash, it felt more real. And there were stakes. Characters die. Like it actually happens. You see people die. Season one, we lose Tommy Merlin. He dies. He dies a
Yeah.
hero. He dies a hero. But yeah, I love season one of Arrow. It is goated. That brings us to season two of Arrow. Um, what do you guys think about season two of Arrow?
I'd say S tier, like top tier superhero content.
Yeah, I think. I
And
mean, the
it's probably
first.
like the best pilot, like the best start off for a spin-off show that if you want to do that.
Yeah, I think that's. Yeah, I think the first three, honestly, all kind of fit up in there, and then it starts dropping off.
So
Yeah.
I agree with you guys on season two, and with season two, Slade Wilson, maybe I think is my in my top three Arrowverse villains. He's goaded. I love like I just like so much about this season. This season is when Quentin Lance he's kind of working with Oliver a little bit,
Yeah.
which I really like
He
that
knows.
dynamic. I love the fact that Oliver tries not to kill people anymore because of Tommy, and then by like episode 8, he's like, nah, and then he just starts killing people again.
He's like, yeah, this is kind of stupid.
I love that. I love Roy. He becomes more involved in the show, which is awesome because Roy Harper is one of my favorite characters from Arrow. Um, I would have loved to have seen more of him in like the greater Arrowverse. Like that shot, Alex, you know that shot in the most recent season, with Oliver, Diggle, Barry, and Wally?
Yeah.
I love that shot, but I also, part of me kind of is like, I love Diggle and all, but part of me is like, I wish Roy was there. I wish he was standing right next to Oliver. Just
Yeah,
because
yeah,
of
it'd be
like,
cool if like Roy showed up instead of
yeah,
Diggle. But
agreed,
Diggle could still be in the episode, but he calls Roy.
agreed.
Is season 2 the one where Roy gets like basically jacked up on like
Yeah, he gets
Yeah,
jacked up.
Mirakuru.
yeah.
Hell of a
Yeah,
dress.
yeah, that episode or was it a string of episodes? Whatever it was like, dude, how are they gonna come out of this?
I
And then they
know.
do. And then it's like, okay, well, that doesn't make much sense, but it's pretty cool.
This is also the season that Sarah is alive, where she comes back. Um,
Yes.
she dies on the boat in season one with Oliver, but we get revealed that she's alive and well, and that's pretty awesome. Um, they just do so many cool things in season two, and the Oliver and like you know how cool this is when I don't think I've ever seen this in a show before, where in season one you have all this stuff between Oliver and Slade on the island, where they're becoming friends, whatever. Season two starts out with that as well. They're still friends on the island. In fact, the friendship has grown even stronger. And then it all builds up to us finding out that he is not only alive in present day, but he hates Oliver's guts and wants to kill him. Like,
Yeah, and it's like, what happened in that?
oh
Because
my gosh, yeah.
season one, 5 years ago, he gets stuck on the island. Season two, there's a 4 year gap. Season three, there's a 3 year. Season four, there's two, and then season five is one.
I liked
Well,
personally,
his
I
last year
liked
on the
the
island.
flashbacks because I know a lot of people didn't like the flashbacks because it kind of just
I love the
cut
flashbacks.
back a lot, but
I
I
like I
liked
like the
the
flashbacks
flashbacks.
more than the flash forwards they did.
Oh,
Yes.
big facts. That's because the flash forwards, that's a cool idea and it started out okay, but
When it's the whole episode, that's an issue.
hmm
The show's called Arrow, not Flash Forward.
and because Stephen Amell isn't in the flash forwards.
No, it's like, where's Stephen Amell at? Well, you got to watch Crisis on Infinite Earths in 2 years to find out where he's at.
Yeah, because I mean, I love the supporting cast on Arrow. Um, and I think Arrow has one of the best supporting casts of all these shows. But at the
Yeah.
same time, Stephen Amell carries the show.
Oh yeah, if Stephen Amell's not in an episode, that like is the worst episode of the season.
Hmm.
But if Stephen Amell is in an episode, then it's like a good episode.
Agreed. And that's why when we get to
What's
season
isn't it?
6,
Doesn't season 7 have that documentary episode?
yeah, it does. I forgot about that.
That is probably like my favorite episode of that season.
It's a good episode. It's really
Because
good.
it's funny because they use like the Warner Brothers logo and they get Kelsey Grammer to be like the narrator for it, and it's just like it's a fake episode, it's a fake documentary. And then Barry's in it, Barry Allen's in it, Sarah's in it.
Yeah, that's actually a really cool episode. I liked it.
I like the idea of, hey, let's do a documentary about a fictional character.
Yeah, exactly. It was pretty cool. Which I'm gonna be interested to see what you guys think about season 7 when we get to that. But anyways, so yeah, so season 2, there's not much else to say. It's just an amazing season. Peak television. It might be my favorite season of Arrow. I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. It's even though my favorite villain of Arrow is Adrian Chase. I think as a season whole, I think season 2 is the best. I think. So I would personally put it above season 1, um but we can always talk about that when we have the rest in here.
Yeah.
Okay, so season 3, Jacob, you mentioned putting it up here with season 1 and 2.
Possibly. I think maybe a tier below.
I think
Yeah, I'd say Run Barry Run.
I would be okay with either Run Berry Run or Outcasts and Misfits. But
Because
I think Run Berry Run.
It kind of gets like wonky.
Well, my biggest
Yeah.
problem with season 3 is Ra's al Ghul. I just don't like the casting.
So, do you know that they were supposed to get Liam Neeson for it, but they couldn't get him somehow?
Really?
Like,
They were gonna have Liam Neeson on the CW, bro.
that's like
No way.
Hmm.
No chance.
Liam Neeson make it for that whole like season.
Oh man.
I mean, that would have been cool. But yeah, my biggest complaint with season 3 is I just don't really care for the villain. It's not that, like, Ra's al Ghul as a character is cool. I just didn't think the actor, like, and he does an okay job. It's just, I feel like he was miscast. Like, when you
I feel like
see,
the Gotham Ra's al Ghul does better.
sorry, what?
The Gotham Ra's al Ghul they used.
That's a better casting for sure.
Like, make it someone that's more Middle Eastern, because
Yeah,
He
if
no,
you're the League of Assassins in a Middle Eastern country, you're not going to cast the Australian dude to play him.
see, my biggest
That's
issue.
the funny thing I don't understand. Oh, you go first, Blake.
Oh, I was just gonna say my biggest issue with Ra's al Ghul in season 3 was the scene when they're on the mountaintop and Oliver and him take their shirts off to fight. You look at Oliver and you're like, dang, like this guy's buff, like he's about to kill someone. You see Ra's al Ghul and he's got the most middle-aged dad bod I've ever seen. It's like,
yeah, but you gotta
bro's
think,
not.
dog. He's like 500 years old, brother.
Okay, but he's not even.
500 years old.
But he could be ripped. He could still be ripped.
He doesn't care anymore. He's like, he's constantly. If you think about it, in the Batman games, I know I always bring this up, but he's always like, Batman, kill me, please, Batman. And he's like, no. It's like he's so done. He's so ready to be over. And then he keeps coming back. He's always just there.
He wants
And
someone to kill him.
He just wants to die. And then you see him in the last Batman game, and you're like, why is he here? He's on like 5 machines. And he's like, dude, you guys gotta stop.
That's so funny. Oh, okay, so we have a comment real quick in our live stream. Hello, Chris Collum. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. He commented, Marvel is better than DC. I think you're in the wrong place. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you're free to have your opinion, man.
Area.
But I strongly disagree. I can understand why you'd prefer like the movies, Marvel over DC. I understand that, but in TV, there's no way. There's no way.
No.
But I support the characters of DC. more than Marvel, personally. I grew up with DC,
DC has
Yeah,
the better
not
video
DC.
Marvel.
games and
Better
the
video games.
animation stuff.
Yes, better animation, better video games.
But see, I would argue, see, it's the thing of like, it depends on what you care about. Because with movies, Marvel wins. Like, I understand that. I can agree with that. But
Yeah, they don't put a wizard's face on Wonder Woman or Wonder Woman on a wizard's face.
yeah, but look at every other category: TV, animation, games. Like DC kills every other category. So I mean,
They just can't get into the cinema, bro. They don't know what they're doing.
but
They
James
need to
Gunn
figure it out.
might. James Gunn might know what he's doing. So we will see
Yeah,
about that.
no, we hope.
Um okay, so anyways, season 3. I finished eating,
I
so
say
this will
run
go
Barry run.
quicker. Season 3, I think we all agree, run Barry run. Am I anybody disagree?
No, I agree.
Alex?
I agree.
Okay, because also something we didn't mention because we just talked about Ra's al Ghul so long was we get Roy Harper as Arsenal in this season, which is awesome. And this was the only season where we got so much connectivity between Arrow and the Flash. It's awesome. Like the bit closer to the end of the season when Oliver's Alsa him and Malcolm Merlin, they all Team Arrow, they all think they're dying or whatever, and then Malcolm reveals this was all a part of the plan and that they just have to wait for the thunder and then Barry shows up to save them. That's so cool. Like,
Well, they do that. They do that in season 4 too, because Barry shows up because they tease that somebody dies in season 4 in the first episode.
oh
Barry
yeah,
shows up,
I forgot about that. He does.
and then Oliver's like, "You're
Cuz
like
they really
Zoom."
wanted us to think it was Felicity. They really wanted us to think Felicity was the one who was going to die. But yeah, they did really try to sell us with that. No, yeah, season
I think
3.
anybody would have been fine at that point.
I think I need to rewatch the show again. It's been a while since I've seen all of Arrow, but season 3 is still a pretty good season. I love when Oliver's the Arrow. Like, I obviously getting him to become the Green Arrow, that's cool. But I gotta be honest, I loved him as the Arrow or the
Oh yeah,
Hood.
the arrows were cooler because he actually like killed for no reason.
Yeah, and it was cause he liked it. Cause he liked it. That's season 5. I love that scene between him and Adrian. So good. Okay, so season 3. Season 4. Okay, lay it on me, guys. What do you think of season 4? Because I have my own opinion, but we'll see what you guys think.
You have failed the city.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I feel like this is when it started kind of just like getting goofy and super silly. This is like the silly zone, I guess.
Okay, okay.
I'd say yeah. I would say cheated on GF with her sister because
Yeah.
I am okay with either of those. I think most people would put it in Erase from Existence, but I don't agree with that because I think half the season is actually pretty good. Like, I think the first half is good. It's the
I
back
think it
half
drops
that
off after the back half.
the back half isn't very good because they just start doing some weird stuff in the back half, but from the first episode to like the halfway mid-season, it's actually pretty good. And actually, as much as I roast Damien Dark occasionally, I actually think he's pretty good in the first half. It's the back half that I think he kind of falls off, and it's not as good. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, so I agree. I'll put it. Or where did you guys put it? You put it and cheated on girlfriend with her sister.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. I don't. Yeah, I don't mind that. I think that's okay. Hold on, real quick. I realized because I was eating, I didn't even test to see if we sounded good on the stream. Have either of you like been on the stream at all?
I am right now. We sound pretty good.
Oh, okay, great. Cool.
Let me see if I can hear Alex or I speaking, but yeah, okay, Alex is good. All right. I think we're good on there.
All right, bet. All right, then we'll continue. All right, season 5 of Arrow. I think this season first of all, I just think this season is a good season. I don't think it's top tier. As much as Adrian Chase by himself is top tier, I don't think I don't think he's the season overall is top tier. But what do you guys think?
I'd say run Barry run for it because it's still good, but he also pulls like villains from Oliver's past, and I'm like, why?
I
Yeah.
don't think I remember very much of this season. I think this is where I started like occasionally watching it. I think I'm gonna
So
agree with you,
he
Joe.
becomes the mayor in the season, but he also like his
Okay,
the
yes.
DA is Adrian Chase,
Yes.
who in the comics is Vigilante, but on the show they make him Prometheus for some reason.
To throw us all off. I
Yeah,
would assume.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I would say Run Berry Run.
Quick question. I agree with both of you. But quick question. Do you guys know someone named Myth Music?
No.
Okay. Well, Myth Music is trying to comment, but his comment got flagged. I'm gonna I'm gonna hide it. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Myth Music, but it's a little edgy for my family friendly channel. So sorry about that. I can tell you guys after the stream, but I probably won't even remember after the stream, to be honest. Anyways, yeah.
I
So
feel
I
you.
I agree with you guys. Season 5, Run Berry Run. I think it's honestly, yeah, it's on par with season 3. I think Adrian Chase, as I've said, awesome. My favorite villain out of the entire Arrowverse. He's just goated. I love the finale. It might be the
oh
best
yeah.
finale of any show. Like it's so good. Lee and you. And they blow up the island. Like that's sick. That is too fire. I love that. I love Team Arrow in this season. I like the characters they introduce us to. I love that we set up Curtis Holt in season 4, and then he becomes Mr. Terrific in season 5. Like that's pretty cool. Um, Renee as Wild Dog. That's a cool character who I wasn't familiar with before the show, and I quite like him. He was a cool character.
I
Um,
like that. I like his catchphrase. Hoss.
Haas. Yeah, me too. Me
How's it going,
too.
Hoss?
Yeah, I like that too. Dinah was okay in this season. We're about to get to a season where I didn't quite like her. But she was good in season 5, and no, yeah, season 5 is just it's a good season. It's
Yeah.
just a good season. They brought Slade back. You know what they did? They did what Flash just tried to do, but well. They had Slade, Merlin, and Adrian Chase, and did it amazing. Where Flash just tried to do that, and
Well, wasn't Slade and Malcolm Merlin were on the same side though?
kinda they kept Slade kept double crossing Oliver. Um, but I guess Oliver was in on it. It was like a continuous thing where they're like, "Oh, Slade, you backstabber," and then he betrays Adrian, and then they're like, Oliver goes, "That was a part of the plan." Like, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
I definitely remember the OG Captain Boomerang was on Oliver's side, and then he double crossed him, and he's like, "Well, that wasn't part of the plan."
Yeah, yeah. He betrayed Oliver. Slade betrayed Oliver, but Slade was the only one who was like doing it purposefully, or like to just double cross and stuff. No, but good season, good season. I really liked it. Season 6, I gotta be honest, this is my least favorite season of Arrow. Uh, most
I'd
Yeah.
say
people, most people don't
This is
like
the
season
reason I
4.
stopped watching.
Most people don't like season 4, and they say that's the worst season. But for me, I think season 6 is worse.
I'd put it in cheated on girlfriend with her sister. I mean, it
No,
has its
I
moments.
I agree with you. I agree with you because I don't think it's a race from existence. There are other
Oh no,
seasons that are way worse.
there are definitely seasons that need to get erased from existence.
Facts. And I don't think season 6 is one of them. Personally, I don't think any season of Arrow deserves to be an erased from existence because I think all of them are semi decent. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, so I agree. My biggest gripes with this season, because like I said, it's my least favorite. Which actually, if you want my full in-depth reasons for my rankings of the Arrow seasons, I have an Arrow seasons ranking on my channel, so you can go check that out. This I was going to do a Flash series ranked video, but I think this will suffice. Um, so anyways, yeah, so season 6, I hated the OTA versus NTA. When the team was split up and they like had a civil war with each other. That was terrible. I hated that. And even worse when the episode Brothers in Arms might be the worst episode of Arrow. That
No, that's
episode,
a funny episode though.
but it was the setup to getting to the point was terrible. Like
I
Diggle
don't leave
wouldn't
a trail of my dead bodies. My dead bodies don't include my brother.
no, like that was good, but like Diggle wouldn't knowing Diggle for the past 5 years, he would never have gotten to that point. Just he wouldn't. I don't know. It just seems so out of character for Diggle. And
I
Oliver was
mean,
just being Oliver in that scene. Diggle was like going overboard, I thought.
yeah, I don't know. I stopped watching after season 5,
That's fair.
but I'd only watch the crossover episode, so that's like the only thing you need to know at that point.
Oh yeah, actually you remind me. The best part of season 6 of Arrow, Crisis on Earth X. The best crossover, in my opinion. Love that crossover.
I always thought Invasion was a better crossover, but yeah.
Real better than Earth X? Really?
No, Earth X is probably the best one they did.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Well, yeah,
All right.
yeah. Actually, I take that back. The best crossover they did was Flash versus Arrow.
Ooh, that is a good one to be fair. But yeah, no.
Like they don't have the bad crossover. That's the thing.
No, they don't. Every crossover is pretty good.
Because that's when
Even
they're like, all right, we're not going to let
wait,
Eric Wallace write a crossover episode.
wait. There is one bad one. I'm your super friend.
No, and the one where the Flash runs the super. Yeah,
Yeah, so when we say there's no bad ones, there is one. There is one.
There's a few. Okay.
Yeah, the main crossovers though, there's no bad ones. Like what they
No,
called the annual crossovers, there weren't any bad ones of those.
like
Although I've
like the
heard
fourth wall breaks.
some people argue the Vandal Savage one isn't good, but I like that one. I don't.
No, because Barry time travels.
Yeah, it's cool. I thought it was cool. I don't
It'd be
know.
cool if Barry time traveled in the Flash episode.
Yeah, true.
And
But
then
hey,
that's the cliffhanger. They leave it on a cliffhanger.
the other thing we got to
And then
keep
the
in
Arrow
mind,
episode picks it up.
the other thing we have to keep in mind with that crossover is that's the only crossover we ever got, or that was the only time we ever got a good Hawkman. Because after
Yeah.
that crossover, he was dead. Literally, he dies in the first episode or whatever of Legends or second episode. But
Yeah,
yeah,
but he comes back as like
Hawkman is a loser.
unfortunately, they made him a loser. Unfortunately,
What
they
was-
made him a loser.
Yeah, well.
What was the
it
name
seems
they
like
gave
he
him?
always gets made a loser.
Okay, wait. Jacob, what did you say?
I said it seems like they always make him into a loser, and I don't know if that's comically accurate.
I thought he was okay in Black Adam.
No,
But
I thought he was a wimp, dude, because he's like, that's not justice. That's okay.
fair enough. And then Alex, what did you say?
I don't remember.
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. You both talked at the same time and I couldn't make out what you guys were saying. So sorry about that. But anyways, we were talking about season 6 of Arrow. So anyways, yeah, season 6, it's the worst season of Arrow in my opinion, but at the same time, it's still all right. Like Alex said, there are redeeming qualities, I think. That moves on. We can move on to season 7 of Arrow. I love the first half of the season, and I think as a season overall, I think it's underrated. Genuinely, I think it's a good season. I'd be tempted to either put it in Run Berry Run or Outcasts and Misfits.
I'd say Outcast and Misfits because it kind of has like, okay, who's the villain of this? Because
Good
they're
point.
like, oh, Ricardo Diaz is still alive.
Oh, but see, I thought he was far better in season 7 than he was in season 6.
Oh yeah, he's way better in season 7 than season 6, but like, still, they made us think that he was going to be the villain of the season. Then he goes to jail.
I think that's good though because like even though we got Emiko, which wasn't that great, I don't know if he could have held an entire season more because he already had a half season.
Yeah,
That would have
yeah,
been the
because he was.
longest running, other than Reverse Flash. That would
I'd
have been
say
crazy.
Merlin because Merlin was season 1 to 5,
Oh, good point. But he wasn't a
and then Merlin was
villain.
also on the first season, so he has like 6 seasons under his belt.
That's true, but Merlin wasn't a villain anymore, really, after a certain season.
Well, I mean, you could really say that about Reverse Flash when he helps Flash defeat Godspeed.
Yeah, he did. Well, he did still try to kill Barry at the end of that.
Well, he realized Barry was faster than him, and he's like, "What? He had made you."
True. I don't know. I mean, yeah, but no, I really like season 7, and honestly, I am like I mean, I said I'd be okay with it being an outcast because I think it's a misunderstood season, so I think it's perfect to be put there because everybody goes, oh well, the prison stuff was good, but the back half wasn't very good. I don't agree with that fully. Like I understand like the villain thing because Emiko and like we didn't really have a good back half of the season villain, but I loved. Do you remember the character Stanley?
Yeah,
The one who was
the
in
Star
prison
City
with
Slayer.
Oliver? Yeah, the Star City Slayer. That actor, by the way, was so good. Like, I bought him. He made me believe he was a nice guy who was in prison under false pretenses. And then he just starts killing people. And it's like, oh my gosh, this guy's a psychopath. He was good. He was good. No, I really liked season 7. Oh, also going back to season 6, big negative was Oliver wasn't the Green Arrow for the first half of the season. Thought I should
Oh
mention
yeah,
that
Diggle
because
was.
that was awful. I like Diggle, but the show is called Arrow. It should be about him. So I never understood why Arrow and Flash were like, oh, let's just sideline our main character. Why? And Flash was worse because like Arrow, as soon as they realized it wasn't working, they brought him back. They're like, all right,
Oh yeah,
we're done with that. Flash, they just continuously did it all the way till the end. I don't understand.
it's just like the X Files because in the middle, like at the end of in the middle, I think it's at the very end of the X Files. One of the actors like blew up and he was doing a bunch of movies, so his characters got abducted by aliens and they get somebody else to replace him for a while. I mean, you got to find a way to work it. You can't just like, hey, it's going to be called The Flash, but there's not going to be The Flash. It's going to be Cecilia Lycra and Iris.
Yeah, for real.
But I don't know anymore. I'm so glad that they ended it.
You can finally rest.
I can't. I haven't been sleeping since Eric Wallace took over. Fun fact.
Yeah, Eric Wallace, the real villain of the Arrowverse.
I just sit in my gaming chair looking outside. No emotion like this.
I think you did that before.
But today I was like, I moved. I was like, what? I woke up.
You gained consciousness at 3 years old.
Yeah.
Gosh darn it. Sorry, guys. I'm dealing with someone commenting weird comments. But it only allowed me to put him in timeout for 300 seconds. Alright, cool. I'm sure he'll
Is it the
comment
same
again.
guy?
Nah, it's someone else. Um, yeah, Justice Mendenhall. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't even know how they're finding this. Whatever. Anyways, all right, we'll continue. So season 8 of Arrow. What do you guys think? Jacob, have you seen any of season 8?
No.
All right, Alex, what do you think of season 8 of Arrow?
I would put it in Run Barry Run because it is like it's good for a final season.
I agree. I think it's actually really good. It's better than It's the best final season of any of these shows, I think. To be fair, actually, I can't say that because I've only seen the final seasons of Arrow and Flash. I literally haven't seen the final seasons yet of Legends or Batwoman or Supergirl or Black Lightning for that matter.
Fun fact: don't watch the final season of those.
Yeah,
Fun
well,
fact.
I could assume that they're not as good. No, it's the best final season of any of these shows. Yeah, I agree with you. I'd put it up there. I love the first 3 episodes. I believe it's the first three. Some of the best episodes of Arrow. Like they're really good. Um, yeah, really good. And I love the series finale. It might be my favorite series finale of any show I've ever seen. I really like it. Oliver's Funeral, very good. Um, yeah, okay. Season 1 of The Flash. I think I know where that's going. But humor me. Where's it going, guys?
I would say top tier.
Oh, for the first season of Flash,
Yeah.
I watched 5 minutes of the first season of Flash.
Oh,
So
okay. Where do you
I
where
don't
do you
know.
think? So
I don't
what?
think my opinion is valid on this one, but I think I would erase it from existence.
What caused you to stay away from it?
I think we've talked about it before, but I think it was the dude that was like, "You just need to eat a lot of tacos," and I was like, "That's the most TV superhero line I've ever witnessed." So I'm not gonna watch this. If there's gonna be a lot of that, I'm not gonna watch this.
Fair enough.
I
Um,
don't know.
okay. Alex, you said top tier. I can't disagree with that. I really like season 1 of The Flash. I think the whole twist with Wells, as Eobard Thawne, I think that's really well done. I think the characters are probably the best versions of them in season. Actually, yeah, I think Cisco I think gets better in season 2, but no, season 1 is really good. I think this is the best version of Barry. I think Barry is the best in season 1. Um, and unfortunately, throughout the rest of the show, we only ever really see season 1 Barry when he interacts with Oliver, which is kind of unfortunate because that's my favorite version of Barry Allen. So I really
Is when
love.
he's Oliver Queen's best friend.
Yeah, when he's quirky, when he's like a nerd, because that's how he was when we first met him on Arrow, and then he continued that way throughout season 1 of Flash, and then season 2 he started to kind of dip away from it. Season 3 even more, and then season 4 he was gone, because he became We Are the Flash. So yeah, season 1 I think is just a really good season. So
I feel
we
like Eric Wallace wrote that term.
he might have we don't know. It seems like a very Eric Wallace thing to do. But anyways, season 2 of The Flash. I love Zoom. Zoom is awesome. He might be my favorite villain on The Flash. And the only reason he is because I think at a time I would have said Eobard. But the thing is, Eobard, he's he got annoying after a while. Like the amount of times he came back, um, it just got to a point where I was like, ah, I don't know. And um, Tom Cavanaugh started playing him differently. He started having a more whispery voice, which I don't know why, but he did start doing that, and I didn't really like that choice. So for
Hey,
me,
give the guy a break. He had to play like 30 Wells in that show.
I know, I don't like that choice either. But we'll get to that in a minute. So season 2 of Flash, I really like it. I like Harry. Um, that's not
Harry is by far one of my favorite Wells.
agreed. See, but I think Harry and HR are justified. I think everything after that is not. I don't like it. Like Sherlock is too far. The Wells Council of Wells, I think, is too far. I think they just
Yeah,
went off
that's
the
where it gets
rails.
weird. It gets weird, and then like Nash is like, okay.
I forget Nash was even in the show, to be honest.
Well, Nash was the last surviving Wells, which I thought was weird.
Wait, no. Wait, what's the what's the Wells that was in the finale of this season? The
That
one,
was Earth One Wells. They call him the Timeless Wells because he
yeah, him. Yeah, that's
I mean,
right.
I like him, but I wish they would have done more with him
I agree. I kind of forgot he
because it's
existed until he showed up.
that basically erases all season one of Flash because
I agree with that. I feel like he kind of, I don't know. He just kind of, they just kind of do that thing with him. I don't even remember what season that was in. Was that season 7?
yeah, they I think it's the end of season two, episode 2 of season 7. They bring him back because they show the scene with Reverse Flash doing it to him, and then Reverse Flash runs away, and then and then he you see the glowing thing, and then he just shows up, and he's looking at his hands. He's like, "I'm back."
That's right. And wait, that was season 7, not season 8? I don't even remember
Well,
anymore.
that was season 7 because he helps the team try to create a new Speed Force.
Oh, yes. Okay, yeah. I remember now. Okay. Um, all right. Well, anyways, with season 2 of The Flash, personally, I would put it in top tier. But what are your thoughts on that, Alex?
Yeah, I'd put it in top tier honestly because it's good. It's really good with the stuff they did. I like how they're doing the Earth 2 metahumans. There's also metahumans on Earth 1 that are the same. For a brief while, I remember one of my favorite 2 episodes of the season has to be the Earth 2 episodes where Barry, Cisco, and Harry go to Earth 2, and then Jay's the Flash on Earth 1.
Great
Well, Jay.
episodes, some of the best
And
of the
he's
whole
"Was
show.
there a geomancer on your Earth?" Yeah, he died.
Those are some of the best episodes of the show.
Because I
No,
like how Joe is mad. He tells Jay our Flash is on your Earth, saving your Earth. You're on our Flash. You gotta save our Earth, man.
I
He's like,
love
okay.
I love the episode where is it called I think it's called Enter Zoom. It's when he comes in and just runs Barry throughout the city, showing
Oh yeah, yeah.
everybody their
Dude, Enter
hero.
Zoom. I like the episode where Harry gets mistaken for Harrison Wells slash Eobard Thawne, and he gets
Yeah.
kidnapped by that one dude. So they have to
Oh
try and
yeah.
save him. And
The
then they're
guy
like, "Oh yeah, we put Dwarf Star in the middle of your suit,
it's the guy that
so you only have
ages,
one
right?
hit. You're gonna be a pinata."
That's
Yeah,
right. That's the guy who ages rapidly. I remember that
and then he dies
episode.
at the end.
I also find it funny how if you remember when Joe first sees Harry, he shoots him, he tries to shoot him right away.
Oh
I
yeah, then he has that quirk, and he's like, "How are you still alive?"
I love
Because
that
you're
he
this.
no but yeah, I love that. That's so good. But I love the bit where he shoots him or he tries to shoot him and yet in season was it 8 when Barry and Iris want to let Thawne die, Joe's like, "You can't let him die. I didn't raise kids who would do that." Bro, dude walked around the corner, thought it was him, and shot at him to kill him. What happened,
I mean,
Joe?
that's 6 years of difference right there. Because Joe could have done it to Savitar, but he knew who Savitar was in the end.
Yeah.
He could have done it. He couldn't have done it to anybody. Cicada, but he knew Cicada had a daughter. Well, the niece. And then, after that, Joe really didn't have any villain interactions.
You know what I just realized also? Where did that girl go? Where did Cecile's daughter go?
Oh, I don't know. I
Did
was
she
talking about
die?
Cicadas. No, she's still around. I thought you were
Yeah.
talking about Grace Gibbons, because I know Grace Gibbons. She went to a new family.
No, no, yeah, no, not her. I was talking about Cecile's daughter. The
I don't know. She's probably banging some dude on campus.
wasn't she like a pole dancer?
Oh yeah, yeah. She was a stripper in that one episode. And he's like, "What?"
Yeah, and then I realized she just disappears. I just thought about the scene in or the stuff this season of Flash where Cecile's like, "Oh, I want to stay here and be a superhero and then I'll see my family on the weekends." But she only talks about Joe and their baby. They never mention the daughter, and I'm thinking, whatever happened to her? Like,
I thought when the I'm not going to say what happens in the finale because I don't know if some people watched it, but when Joe does what he does, I thought they were already,
I forgot about that. But then I realized as he was doing that, I was like, oh, I guess not. Huh. Yeah.
No,
I
I
mean,
generally thought that they were already, together, not.
so did I. So did I. But I guess not.
Eric
Um,
Balls made us forget that.
I know. I know. He remembered. And then, of course he did. It's relationship stuff. Of course Eric Wallace remembered. All right. Well, season 2 of The Flash, we'll put that in top tier. Now, season 3 of The Flash. This is gonna. I'm interested to hear what you think about this season because I quite enjoy it personally.
I would put it in the second tier. The second tier, A tier, whatever A tier is.
Oh, Run Barry Run.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I like it a lot, but I think it's on par. I think it's on par with season 3 of Arrow. I think some of the twists in that season are kind of meh. Um, yeah.
Who's Johnson Biden?
Why?
He says, I'm awaiting a response, Blake.
Yeah, he's one of the ones I had to hide their comment. But
Yeah.
luckily it looks like I have someone moderating, and they hid the messages for me. If that's you, Curtis, because I see you're in the chat, I appreciate it. Because I don't know what's going on with these people today. This is a family-friendly channel, people watching. So I'd rather have 0 viewers than, you know, uh, random inappropriate commenters. So find another channel, you know. Alex,
Go to Daniel Larson or World of T-shirts. We don't like that crap.
yeah, for real. Alex, do you have a brother?
Yeah, but I don't think he watches this stuff.
Is his name Evan?
Yeah.
Because he commented something that's being held for review.
Oh no!
That
Wing!
was my brother watching this.
Evan Wing, dude.
Well, basically, he just said, without the inappropriate parts of his message, he said that your mom said the trash needs to be taken out.
Don't
That's
touch the
weird because I'm not even at my mom's house, so.
Well, that's what he commented. And then Curtis commented some normal comments. Thank you, Curtis. And he said DC is better than Marvel, MCU
Oh,
up till
that's Curtis.
Curtis is Steel Shot
Shot
Games.
games.
Curtis, me and Reed are gonna go to your house tonight when you're sleeping.
Okay. He said DC is better
dude,
than Marvel, and he said the MCU up till 2020 is top tier though.
There
I
wasn't even MCU content in 2020, Curtis. What are you talking about, dude?
Well, he said up till.
Oh,
So
whatever, dude.
okay.
Yeah,
Well,
go drink a Red Bull, buddy.
thank you for the comments, Curtis. I agree. And also, Curtis, if you are the moderator, again, thank you. I appreciate it. Anyway,
You
so
need to pay
we're
him, bro. Give him some cash.
uh,
Hard at work.
They're brothers. Give them a Funko Pop.
go subscribe to Curtis. Anybody watching this on playback, Steel
There's
Shot
payment.
Games. Go subscribe to him. He does post occasionally. He does post occasionally. Okay, anyways, back to the ranking. I'm so sorry. Anybody watching this on playback, because we actually usually get quite a lot of viewers on playback. So thank you guys for watching this, who are watching this on playback. Anybody actually caring about our tier list, I'm so sorry this is taking so long. We're going to try to just focus in. So anyways, Flash Season 4. My personal opinion on Season 4, I actually just rewatched this season not too long ago. I think it's okay. It's a very mediocre season.
It is very mediocre.
I agree. I think it's very mediocre. The
They
Thinker
had a good
is
villain
okay.
build up, and then it's like
I don't like the fact that the Thinker body swaps. I don't like that.
he body swaps like every episode, and it's like what?
That didn't work. But this season gave me one of my favorite characters on the Flash, which was
Neil Horton.
Yep, Cecile. Of course, that's exactly what I was going to say. Alex, you know me so well.
No,
No,
I know who you're talking about.
Ralph Dibny, R.I.P. Ralph Dibny, because unfortunately, well, some unfortunate stuff happened to him. behind the scenes, which sucked because he was a good character. Um, hey, yo, I'm about to cuss in the chat because I want some spaghetti right now. I'm not gonna lie.
You just
Um,
had steak, bro. God.
bro, I could do some spaghetti too. Why not? Anyways, so yeah, season 4 of The Flash, very mid. Um, but if you're comparing it to the rest, oh my God. But if you're comparing it to I'm so distracted by the chat. I'm so sorry. Um, season 4, yeah, it's very mid. Cecile is actually okay in season 4. She's in season 4 because they have the trial of Barry Allen. They do some
Oh
stuff,
yeah,
which by the way, how weird is that? Wasn't season 4? Oh no, wait. When was Oliver on trial? Wasn't that
that
season
was season
6?
6. Season
Which
6.
which would have been the exact same time.
Well, Barry's. I thought Oliver's was at the very end.
I don't I don't remember. Yeah,
Season
well he gets
6.
arrested. He gets arrested at the end of season 6. But doesn't he
Because
go
I
on
remember they do the trial and then they have what's his face.
Tommy drops him, but it's
Well, it's
actually Human
Tommy, but it's
Target.
that one dude.
It's Human Target.
No, so yeah, Arrows happens in May.
Okay, so it happened after. Okay. Well, nevertheless, I guess the writing teams had similar ideas. Um, nah, the main thing I don't like about season 4 is I just don't like the lighter tone. It was more kid friendly, like very kid friendly, and I just didn't really like it. I liked it better when it felt more real, and they went way more comic booky in this season to where it all was more like a cartoon brought to life. But I love this Flash suit. It's still one of my favorite suits he wears. I really love it. Um, but
Yeah,
that's a good segue into next season because, oh, actually, where are we putting season 4? Personally, I'd put it in Outcasts. Or You Have Failed the City, either one. But I don't know. Where would you put it, Alex?
I would put Outcast and Misfits because it still has its good moments, like the crossover or the trial of Barry Allen or the prison era.
Okay, yeah, I agree. And Ralph.
It, Ralph.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, we'll put it there. I'm
I
the
hope Partly Sawyer.
Flash. I'm the Flash.
I hope Partly Sawyer watches these live streams like they still want me.
Oh yeah, I know, right? That would be cool. Oh, but
He's somewhere out there.
we gotta remember season 4 does have the two of the worst episodes of the show with
Oh yeah, the Run Iris Run and the We Are the Flash,
no
which are
wait.
written by Eric
No, not
Wallace.
no well, yeah, okay. When they say We Are the Flash, that's pretty bad. But no, I was talking about the episode Girls Night Out.
I thought that was funny with like the guys part.
The guy's side was all right, but that was like maybe 20, maybe
Wait, so
25% of the episode.
was it like the Teen Titans Go episode? Where it was like they're just Starfire and Raven went out with Jinx, and then the dudes just went out with the other dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. I mean,
Oh
Oh,
no!
it was a
it's
bachelor party and a bachelorette party at the same time, but the
but the
bachelorette
girls
party was
were
the
Iris,
focus.
Felicity. Somehow Felicity shows up.
I mean,
Cecile, and then Caitlin slash Killer Frost, and then for the guys it's Barry, Harry, Cisco, Joe, and Ralph. Ralph shows up last minute.
well, because he takes them to the strip club.
Yeah, and then he gets caught stealing money, and then they get into a fight, and they get arrested.
Meanwhile,
Barry
Barry
almost gets like
gets yeah,
blackout drunk.
he gets so drunk he's going around going, "I'm the Flash." It's
No one believes him, which is funny.
it's dumb, but it's funny. Yeah, all right. I mean, I'm happy with where it is. Now, season 5. Here's the interesting thing. I want to start this one. Season 5 of The Flash. I just finished it recently. I used to say this was my least favorite season of the show, and there's a season now that I think is worse, but we'll get to that one at the end of Flash. Um, Season 5 might not be the worst season anymore. Thank you, Eric Wallace. I think season 5 is actually just okay. Like a lot of the things that I hated about it when I first watched through it weren't nearly as bad the second time through. However, the only things that didn't become better for me, I hate the Metacure. Everything to do with the Metacure, dumb. Cisco is
Yeah.
about to be eaten by King Shark. Barry stabs King Shark with the Metacure, saving Cisco. And the first thing Cisco says to Barry is, "Bro, what's your deal? What happened to asking permission? What the heck, bro?" And Barry's like, "I saved your life." I'm like, "Yeah, Barry saved your life." I kind of wish Cisco could have been eaten by King Shark because what the heck? If my life was saved, if I was about to die and someone saved my life, but they went against something that we all agreed on, I think I'd be more happy they saved my life. And I'd be like, I appreciate you saving my life, Barry, but with the Medicure, just I just want to make sure we're still like on board, you're on board with asking permission. And him be like, "Yeah, that's fine." And then the whole cicada thing, like, "Oh, we have to ask his permission before." What? That's so dumb. I really hated that. And the Nora stuff with she has her own espresso drink and stuff. How
Oh,
does that not
jeez.
screw up time? She stops criminals by herself without the Flash. How does that not screw up time? I don't understand
I,
that.
I like how she screws up time. She's like, but that wasn't the first person that got caught. That wasn't the first person that got killed.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Well,
what?
okay, so the one thing that I found redeeming about this season that I didn't initially see was that she does kind of screw up time because when with what she did, she caused
She
she
created a new cicada.
right, she created a new cicada, then she created a second new cicada with it being his
Well,
daughter,
yeah.
and it also helps that Reverse Flash was coaching her to not screw up time.
I like how Reverse Flash is like behind everything.
I like that too. I don't like that he's not. Um, I don't like that he's Tom Cavanaugh because I don't think that
Yeah,
it
I
doesn't
like
make
Matt
sense.
Lester gets like slept on in that universe. He's only in for one season as a main character, then as a guest character for one,
Like I,
two,
like
three.
I get why. Like I get why it's just easier to use Tom, but like story wise, it doesn't make sense. It should have been Matt Lesher, and it should have been Matt Lesher in Crisis on Earth X. That didn't make sense either. Um, I don't know. But I can forgive that just because I understand. Um, but like, yeah, season five's a bit better on rewatch than initially, but they do kind of mess with like Cisco and Caitlin a bit, like their characters, and I kind of don't like them that much. And I just don't like the family drama bits between
The mom,
Iris
the
and
mom.
Barry
Well,
and Iris,
Caitlin's
Barry,
mom,
and
Caitlin's
Nora.
dad.
Oh, I forgot that was even in that season. Yeah, that was just mediocre as well. I don't know. Personally, I would put it in. I'd probably put it in Cheated on Girlfriend with her sister. I used to put it in Erase from Existence, but I could be swayed to Cheated on Girlfriend because it's more of like a slap on the wrist rather than I don't know. Because I don't think it's better than uh the seasons of Arrow we have in there, personally. But where what do you think?
Who are you talking to? Sorry.
Well, you're the only other
Talking to
person
you,
here
brother.
who's
You're the
seen
only
it.
other person that watched it.
I would say you have failed the city because one
Really?
of my
Why?
favorite episodes. One of my favorite episodes, you're probably get mad, is the cousin of XS episode or whatever, where she gets caught in a time loop or something. And
Oh, okay. I don't no, I'm not gonna get mad at that. That's not that bad of an episode. I think it's
you
an
sure?
interesting. I don't remember. Was I well, Barry just
Well,
wasn't
Barry
there,
wasn't
right?
Barry wasn't in it that much because they're trying to figure out a way to like stabilize the Speed First cure.
Oh, okay, wait. Okay, but see, the reason I don't like that episode that much is because it doesn't make. I don't think it makes sense. How can she repeat that day that segment of time so many times without just being taken out of existence or time wraiths coming in and grabbing her? Like nothing happens. I don't know.
Well, they tried to make her like Miles Morales, where she has a different power than the original. Because can't she reverse time and show up
But
seconds before?
I don't I don't know. I have issues with like how that really works and how it doesn't just blow up the timeline. Um,
Yeah.
but I don't know. You think it's better than 4 and 6 of Arrow?
Yeah. Let's just put it with 4 and 6.
Because
Because I mean, 4 and 6.
I'd be okay. Wait, hear me out on this one. Would we could move 4 up, and we could move 5, and we could put 5, and you have failed the city with it. What are your thoughts on that?
That's a better idea because I
Because
don't want Flash season 5 being with season 6 of Arrow.
I think the one that I'm having trouble having 5 above is 4. Because I actually think season 4 of Arrow has a better villain than 5 of Flash. Because Cicada, She-Cada, they're just kind of like whatever.
If they had Hikeda, that would have been better.
Yeah, yeah, maybe. I don't know. There's just some dumb stuff in season 5, but then there's also dumb stuff in season 4 of Arrow and season 6 of Arrow as well. So, um, yeah, I don't know. All right. Well, next we got season 6 of The Flash, and I am
The rise of
currently
Eric Walls.
on my rewatch. This is the season I'm on right now. I've watched the first 2 episodes, and that's it. I
I'd say
don't know.
I already have a rating for. I'd say Outcast and Misfits because it's believe it or not, I like it. It's good.
Okay.
like the
I
whole-
could, yeah, I know, I'm with you, because I think Bloodwork is really good.
Bloodwork
And
is like the best villain they had since Savitar.
no, I agree with you. I agree. I think Bloodwork's good. The part of the season that's really not good is the mirror stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of like post Crisis. That's where it kind of gets wonky because they're building up to Barry's gonna die.
It's so slow after the first half. Like it's so slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it gives closure. I like how it gives closure to most characters like Breacher. Oh, you see him one last time before you know he dies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Wait, I don't even.
It was I like it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay, I remember that now. Yeah.
Because remember, it's the episode where they're trying to figure out who killed Gypsy, and it turns out it was like the Earth 19 version of Cisco.
Yeah, I remember that, and I remember
But he was trying to put the blame on Earth 1 Cisco.
Right, I remember that, and I remember that now. Yeah, season 6 is all right. I remember thinking it was better than season 5. So, I guess I think it makes sense to put it above season 5. So, yeah, season 7 of The Flash. Now, that is the season I am most looking forward to rewatching because I think it might be the worst season of The Flash. But I don't know.
I feel like with what they did with it, with like the forces, they could have done way more with it.
I agree. And I also don't like what they did. Oh yeah, Godspeed. That was just, I felt it was very underwhelming. I thought that was, although I liked Bart. I did like Bart, and
Yes.
I thought Nora became a much better character with Bart.
Well, I mean, because it was a new Nora that.
Yeah, and I liked her way better. I was like, wow, I liked her.
If you notice that, like, season 5 Nora has the purple and the yellow lightning, but after that, Nora has purple lightning.
Yeah. You're right. My biggest issues with season 7. This was like Eric Wallace in full effect.
The Wallace effect.
They just had some dumb stuff. Like I didn't really like the Forces storyline, and I didn't really care for Godspeed either. Godspeed was better than the Forces, but not much better. I don't even. Oh yeah, Cisco leaves halfway through this season.
And then they
Oh,
lose the Wells.
season 7, that's the season they have that Back in Time episode, right? Where Cisco and Chester
Yeah,
get. That's a good episode. I like that episode. I like
yeah,
certain.
because they introduce what's his name, Dion or whatever, the Still Force guy, and
Um.
you kind of really don't know like what's his deal, but
Oh,
is he a,
Dion. Dion. Yeah.
he's like the typical high school villain,
Yeah. That was always kind of confusing because it was like
but
with the
he's never a villain. He's never a villain. That's the thing.
right. Well, it was always weird because it was like he didn't feel like the Force. He just felt like a normal person, where the other two were forces. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
because it
Like
was
it felt strange. And
what was it?
also,
So there's
what?
the Speed Force,
Right, the
and then
speed,
the opposite of the Speed Force is the Still Force, and then there's
yep,
the Psych Force.
and then the strength force.
Okay.
But see, what I never understood is why some of them were like half the time they were the force, and then half the time they were just the normal human. And then
Yeah.
with like Dion, he was just the human, or at first or something, and then all of a sudden he was the force. I don't know. It was super weird and confusing. I don't know. I didn't really care for it. And the Cisco episode where he leaves, I didn't really like that episode either. It was just kind of because that was the episode Barry breakdances, right?
I think.
Yeah, I don't know about that season. So I'm personally, I would probably put it in cheated on girlfriend with her sister because it's just like what's in this season that's actually good. But what do you think? Do you think it's there or do you think it's higher than that?
I got to think this one because it still does the stupid mirror arc that they were doing in season 6 because of COVID shut it down. There's
Yeah.
no Ralph Dibny.
Oh, this is the first season without Ralph. Yeah, this season I hate this season. I genuinely don't like this season. I
I
would
would put that in cheating on your girlfriend with your sister.
I agree. All right, bet. All right, now season 8 of The Flash I thought was a step up. I thought it was a step
Oh
up
yeah, the
from
crossover
season 7.
Armageddon was like, holy crap! This is what you guys are missing out on.
I agree. I thought 4 out of the 5 episodes of Armageddon were really good. I thought the 5th episode with Mia when they're like back to normal, I thought that episode was just meh. Cuz I didn't really care for Joe being like, "What? You can't kill him." Like that was so out of character for Joe. I thought that was weird. Um I don't know. That episode is weird. I liked the episode after that though with the kids with Bart and Nora trying to fix time. I thought that was really good. And then the rest of the season was mid. I thought. I thought the rest of the season was just all right. Um, so you know what that sounds like? That sounds like an outcast. That sounds like an outcast. Um, because I think it's similar to season 6, where like the first half was good, and then the back half was just I is mediocre.
Yeah. What was the back half? Wasn't it
It was
the
Thawne.
negative
It was the negative
the negative
forces.
forces? Oh Jesus!
Yeah, I thought that was
It's like
I thought it was just all right,
because
personally.
season 8 was basically like Thawne's back.
Right. Yeah, basically. I think it's an
Wait, so
outcast, but
there were two graphic novels for season 8. It was
Armageddon was
Armageddon, and then the interlude, and then
the negative forces.
oh no there was three. So there's Armageddon, and then there's the Death Storm arc they do.
Oh, that was actually not bad. I thought that was all right.
Yeah, and then there's the negative forces.
It just kind of got like it kept taking steps down as the season progressed, I thought. Because if I was to rank the 3 story arcs, I'd put them in the order they came in. So I don't know. Where do you want to put it on the tier, Alex?
I'd say I'd put it with season 7, honestly.
You'd put it in Cheated on Girlfriend?
Yeah.
Really? Because you don't like Armageddon and the
I mean, Armageddon's probably the good thing about the season. The Death Storm thing's kind of wonky because they bring back all the dead characters that killed off.
All right. Fair enough. I say we meet in the middle because I said Outcasts and you said Cheated on Girlfriend. Are you all right?
Yeah, let's put it above.
All right. All right. Yeah, so we'll put it in You Have Failed the City, just because that's the middle between the two tiers we wanted to put it in. Okay, and now we have season 9 of The Flash. And
Oh, you already know where I want this.
I kind of I almost want to erase it from existence. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't want to erase it, but keep episodes 9 and 10 around.
Yeah. Could those 2 episodes alone be enough to pull it up to Cheated on Girlfriend, though? Is it enough? Like, what do you think? Because I don't know. Maybe?
Yeah.
Because that Red Death stuff was Red Death, right?
Yeah.
Terrible. I don't ever want to watch that again. Like, that was atrocious. I don't know. I don't know. What are you thinking?
I put it in Sleeping with Your Girlfriend.
Okay, I'm gonna put it there as well, because I really liked the Arrow episode, and I liked I liked some of the A New World arc,
Yeah, I like.
but the interludes and the Red Death stuff, oh my gosh, that is the worst the Flash has ever been. Like that was awful. Whew. I honestly didn't
The only
see.
good interlude episode was the Oliver episode.
Oh yeah, I forget that's an interlude episode. I completely distinct that one from the other ones, like the Time Thief one and the what were the other one? There was an Allegra one, wasn't there? Or was it Cecile?
No, it was
The lucky one, the luck one. Oh
oh
my
geez.
gosh, that was rough.
So they bring that character back just for one episode. And it's like, why?
That was rough. I did not like. Oh, okay, yeah. We'll put it in
I mean,
Cheated
I
on
liked the
Girlfriend.
season 4, but like season what?
No, I see. That's the
Season
other thing. I did like her in season 4, but yeah, I didn't like her. I didn't. Well, I didn't even. It wasn't her I didn't like. I just didn't like the episode in season 9. I thought it was terrible. I mean, imagine taking the 2 worst characters on the show and making them the main characters of an entire episode. No, thank you. Um. All right. Well, that's the end of the Flash. We're gonna move on. These I think are gonna go way quicker. Because a lot of this I've either seen and have a quick, easy opinion on, or I haven't seen. So,
I haven't seen a
have
bunch of
you
this, so
have you seen Constantine?
yes.
Okay, where would you put season 1 of Constantine? Because
I put that
I liked
in.
it. I thought it was
You have
good.
failed the city.
You have failed this city.
It's pretty
Personally,
good.
I haven't watched it, but I like Constantine as a character. So,
I
Yeah.
don't know. Does he play the character well? Because I feel like that's all it's going to come down to.
Yeah.
yeah, he's good. He is good. But
But he's not like Keanu Reeves good, but he's like he made the character his own thing.
see, that's interesting. I was gonna put it in Outcasts. Just because I think
I mean,
it's
yeah, we can give it that. Give it. I don't care. I liked it.
okay. I'll do Outcast because I think it's better than the seasons we have, and You Have Failed This City.
Because I know someone by the name of Ed Fonin does not like Constantine at all.
I forgot I told you that. Yeah, no, Dad does not. My dad does not like Constantine.
Didn't I remember when he was joining Legends? Didn't your dad like?
Oh,
The
my
episode
dad was
he's
over
he's
it.
like, what? What the hell?
My dad was like, no, 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 no. And then season 4 of Legends happened to suck as well, and so it was like, oh wait, actually, I just realized do you like season 4, don't you?
No, I do not like season 4.
Oh, for some reason I thought you liked season 4.
No, I like season 4 of Flash. I don't like season 4 of Legends.
No, but I thought you liked when Legends got goofy.
Legends got goofy like season 3-ish. I like that goofy. I don't like
Okay.
freaking let's go fight a puppet.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, speaking of Legends, we're on Legends now. So we have season 1 of Legends of Tomorrow, which I think is a solid season. I think it's solid.
I
I don't
would
think
put it
it's
in top tier superhero content because it's good.
I top tier?
Yeah.
Wow, that's okay. I don't know if I'd put it. Hmm. I don't think it's because I think season 2 is top tier. I feel
Well,
like
I mean, season 1, yeah, I get that.
I
I mean,
would put
season
it
1, it's
in
kind of like,
Run Berry Run, maybe.
yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so I think and the reason I think it would be in Run Berry Run is because I think some of the stuff with Hawkman and Hawkgirl and Vandal Savage is a little like mediocre. I think Leonard Snart carries the season. I think he's goated in season 1. Unfortunately, that's the only season he's in because there are no strings on him. Um, but also, this was like the last season where Sarah was Sarah. Because season 2, when she becomes the captain, she's not Sarah anymore. She becomes like this new character almost. Um,
Yeah.
but despite me saying that, I do really love season 2 of Legends. This season is so good. I where would you do you think it do you what do you, where do you think it should go? Because I would put it in top tier personally.
Top tier for sure because it's kind of like
The Legion
Rip
of
Hunter's gone.
Doom, bro. The Legion of Doom was sick.
Rip Hunter is gone for a while, so it's kind of like, well, we got to do it on our own now, I guess.
Also, shout out to Arthur Darville who played Rip Hunter because as an evil Rip Hunter, he was good. When he
I mean,
shoots
yeah,
Sarah, when he
I
shoots Sarah,
like,
whew, that was good. What did you like?
I like when he was playing the movie director Rip Hunter, and like he made the movie. The movie was like about the legends.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cause it was a displaced memory, and he kind of
Yeah,
remembered it, and he thought, "Oh, that's a movie." Like, yeah, that's super cool. I
and
like
then he
season two.
working with George Lucas for some reason.
Yeah. Oh, and
Out of all people.
season 2 is what made Mick. That was the start of Mick becoming one of my favorite characters in the entire
Oh yeah, yeah,
Arrowverse.
yeah.
I love Mick Rory. He is such a good character. Such a good character. I love it. I love him in season 2. And we got Nate. We got Nate in season 2 as well. Steel. Citizen
I feel like
Steel.
they ruined Nate. They ruined Nate in the end of Legends.
Oh, well, yeah, they ruined most of the characters later in Legends, but he's good in season 2. We even get Oliver in season 2. He's in the first episode, which is
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah.
cool.
He's him and Mick team up. Funny.
Him and Nate
We also
find
we also get that
Mick.
the Barry like voice cameo.
Yep, Captain Hunter. Yeah, that's season 2 of Legends is so good. One of my favorite episodes of season 2, besides like Doom World and stuff like that, because that is good. When they rewrite Destiny, I love the episode. I don't. They're in the past, and there's I don't remember what the song is, but they sing that.
Oh, the banana boat. That's the moon episode where they go on the moon.
Well, I was thinking that one as well. That's a really I love when they're like, we need a distraction quick, and Stein just starts singing, and Mick kind of adds accompaniment. That's so funny. No, but the scene I was talking about was it's the episode where Jefferson and Amaya pretend to be slaves,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking
they
about.
meet all those slaves, and they start singing the drinking gourd. They
Yeah,
sing that song about following the drinking gourd. That's such a good episode. I really like that episode. No, season two's goated. What can I say? Um, Now
yeah.
season 3, that's the next season. I think this season's pretty good as well. It has one
I
of my
would.
favorite episodes of
I mean, it's good
Legends.
enough, but it's not good enough for season 2 because it kind of gets goofy.
No, I agree. It's not season. It's
I
not
would,
top tier
but I would
level.
put it in Run Berry Run for sure.
I very much agree. I love my favorite episodes. One of my favorite episodes of Legends is in this season. I love the episode where they meet Ray as a kid.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Bro, the kid actor they got, perfect. perfect casting. I love the bit where uh they're like, what's the Baby Dominator? They watch that. What's the musical they watch?
They watched.
Oh
I think it
crap!
was Singing in the Rain.
Was it Singing in the Rain? Cause they,
I gotta
cause,
look
'cause later they have
because I
that.
think no, I think Flash should Sing It in the Rain.
Cause they sing Good Morning. They sing the Good Morning, which
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I gotta look. I'm looking right now.
I love that part when they're at the FBI, when they're like with the FBI or whatever, the government
Well, it's
agents.
the glasses dude. The glasses dude shows up.
Yeah, him from Invasion. But they do that little scene where they're like the alien, they think the alien's bad or whatever, and then the alien like forces them to sing Good Morning. That's such a good scene. I love that episode. And they do an ET reference because they fly in front of the moon. That's funny. I love that episode. And then the ending when the legends go trick or treating with Ray as a kid, and those bullies come up and they're like, "Give us your candy," and then Mick and all of them step up and they're like, "No, you give us your candy and your
Yeah,
wallets."
and he pulls his gun out.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh no, not wallets, lunch money." He's like, "Give us your candy and your lunch money." Like that is so good. I love that scene. That's such a good episode. I love that episode. Oh, and do you remember the episode where they see young Martin Stein and
Yeah,
he pulls an arrow? Remember they play the arrow theme and he shoots that little toy bow and arrow to get the toy down for his kid? I love that. That's such a good episode as well. No, I do like season 3. And as much as I hate when they went cringe, I do kind of like the giant Bebo. It's
oh
kind of
yeah, it is Singing in the Rain.
okay, Singing in the Rain. Yeah, so good. There are some good episodes in season 3. I like what they do with the totems. Um, I like
Where
that
they make the giant Bebo, and then they try to make the giant Bebo in the beginning, and then Mick takes the heat gun out and kills it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I also love
What are you doing? I'm putting it out of its misery.
I also love how they tie in to that animated movie, the Vixen animated movie,
Oh
because
yeah,
they
yeah,
they bring in Vixen's sister. I don't remember what her name is, but it's like Kawasa or something like
yeah,
that. I thought that was really cool as well. And just everything with the totems, like that was pretty cool.
yeah. How they
I
it
quite
was a
enjoyed
tie
that.
into that show.
Yeah, I quite enjoyed that. I thought that was really cool. So I really like season 3. Now we're at where I kind of lost hope in Legends. Season 4. I personally would put it in Erase from Existence, but if you want to put it somewhere else, I'll be open to that.
I would say it has to be on Cheated on Girlfriend with her sister because it does at the end tease the ending episode teases Crisis on Infinite Earths because it
True.
does have the monitor show up and he's watching the Legends
Yeah, at Hey
at
World,
Hayworld. Yeah.
which is so dumb.
Well, I mean, yeah, that whole episode was dumb, but it
Everything
was kind of
regarding
interesting.
Hayworld was dumb. Like the fact that that Nate's dad, a government agent, was capturing all these creatures because he wanted to create a theme park because when his son was little, he drew something on a piece of paper.
I feel like the dad part was shady, but I like that they got one of the actors from Back to the Future to play the dad
Oh, that's right.
because that guy's
Um,
Biff in Back to the
Biff.
Future.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right. Yeah, yeah. All right. See, That's fine. I'm okay with that. Season 5 of Legends, I actually thought was a bit better than season 4. Um,
Yes,
I
season 5 was a lot better.
I thought it was a little. It actually had some serious moments.
Oh yeah,
Um,
with like Ray leaving and Nate's like not accepting that Ray's leaving.
well, I mean, I didn't like that Ray left, but I don't
I
know.
feel like they could have kept him. They could have
Oh,
kept him because like if you want to live
100%.
a normal life, that's the best way to do it if you're a legend.
I also liked the fact that, well, I didn't like the fact that they kind of got rid of Zari. at the end of season 4 and replaced her with her brother.
But they
Um,
also brought Zari back, but as a different Zari. Then they brought that Zari back, and then that
yeah, they
Zari had to
did
go
do
back to
that.
the totem.
They did do that. I thought
Which kind of goes.
season
It kind of makes me mad at the end of Legends.
I know, yeah, I agree. I thought season 5 was better than season 4, but not I mean not a ton better. I do like the focus on like Astra and like Constantine and stuff. I did like that. I like that
Oh
they
yeah, I
brought
like
that
that they
back.
kept on. They just kept Constantine on. Like, hey, he doesn't know what he's doing, but hey, he's gonna help.
I thought Charlie and her sisters, I thought that was interesting. Like I found that more
Yes, I
interesting
like.
than a demon.
I like the Loom World part.
It wasn't this season when Ray they go to hell, don't they?
No, that's season 4. They go to they go to hell in season 5, but that's when Ray goes to hell is in season 4, and then that's when Vandal Savage shows up in the finale.
Okay, okay. Okay, well, I
And
think
it's like he's playing like this one goofy dude, and it's not Vandal Savage; it's a goofy dude.
right, I remember that. Okay, so would you say season 5 is You Have Failed the City, or would you put it in Cheated on Girlfriend?
I would put it in You Have Failed the City. Well, you're gonna get mad. I would say Outcast and Misfits
Whoa! That's pretty high.
because it does have like it does end Crisis, and that ending to Crisis was really good.
Yeah, but we put season 8 of The Flash and You Have Failed the City, and that has Armageddon.
But
Would
Armageddon, I'd say, yeah, let's put it in You Have Failed the City.
I think we have to, because that would if we put it above that, it would be on the same tier as season 7 of Arrow, season 4 of The Flash. I think those are better personally, but I also don't love these seasons of Legends, to be fair. All right, so this is all you. I haven't seen season 6 of Legends,
Oh, this
so
is gonna be a cakewalk.
where's it going?
Season 6 is so at the end of season 5, Zari wants to go back. So they send Zari back, and then Sarah gets abducted by aliens at the last minute.
I remember that.
And then season 6 is just aliens. So I'd put it on cheating on your girlfriend with your sister.
Okay. Anything else you want to say about season 6, or do you want to move on to season 7?
Let's go to season 7.
All right, and where are we putting that one?
I would put that. So I mean, it's kind of good, but it's not like the only good episode is the Booster Gold episode they had, and that was
Okay.
the series finale of the show.
Oh, okay.
So you never get closure. So I'd put it same thing with season 6 of Legends.
All right.
And Constantine dies in season 6,
Oh, well, that
and then he comes
sucks.
back to life, and he's like, "I got to figure out my purpose." I'm like, "What are you talking about, dude? You're like 50."
That's funny. Yeah, he's already, average midlife. Like, come on. You
He
don't
was
have.
banging Zari on the Wave Rider like every day, and everyone knew it. Man, I forgot that guy was there. Come on, Jacob.
Uh,
Yeah, sorry.
sorry guys, I have no input, so I feel like it's better if I just don't talk about any stuff.
No, actually, let's make this more interactive. All right, so we're just gonna
All
tell.
right.
Here's what we're gonna do, because Supergirl, Black Lightning, Batwoman, I don't care as much about. So
So
what?
I already know that Supergirl, all of it sucked. So let's just throw all of that. Let's throw the first season down, like on cheated on girlfriend with her sister, and then the rest of them are underneath.
Yes.
That's hilarious. Okay, wait. I care a little bit more about Supergirl than Black Lightning and Batwoman. So
I've never seen like a whole season of Supergirl, so you got to do this by yourself. Like,
all right, so here's what I'm gonna say. Season 1 of Supergirl is like one of the most mid seasons I've ever seen. It's very just
who was
okay.
the villain? Wasn't it like Brainiac or something? Or
Kind of.
something?
Brainiac,
It's
dog.
a it's a
All
It's
right.
like some
yeah.
General Zod ripoff they tried to do.
They did try to do that. Basically, it's her uncle, and and then it's a version of it's like Brainiac 8 or something, and it's Indigo. Her name is Indigo.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
But there's also a villain in this season who's a very good character name. His name's Maxwell Lord. He's basically like a Lex Luthor type character. He's actually he's very good. He's very good. Highly underrated. Personally, I think season 1 of Supergirl is just okay. I'd put it in an Outcast tier because I think it's just mid, which
You
that's
put it above season 8 of Flash?
No.
yeah, I think I would.
What?
Oh,
No, I think I would. It's better because Martian Manhunter, the storyline with him in this season is really good. It's actually why I
okay.
watched the show in the first place. I thought season 1 of Supergirl was actually all right. Now season 2, she beats up Superman in a fight, and Superman admits that she is better than him.
Okay, that's
I
just a straight up like girl power scene. A woman wrote that. There's nothing wrong with it, but a woman wrote that episode.
It's just like
No.
the female Avengers fight scene.
all right, hold on, guys. We're walking on eggshells here, all right? Um, the thing with the thing with that is Superman would not lose to Supergirl.
No, he would not.
And it's not because he's a man. It is not because of that. So anybody who's going to comment saying, "Oh, you're sexist." No, no, no. I'm
He
not.
came first, bro. He was
Superman
first.
is the I can't have that. I can't. It's Superman. It's Superman. Come on. However, season 2 of Supergirl, Jimmy Olsen, who is nothing like he is in the comics. He's typically a scrawny nerd, but in this show he's a big buff guy.
He's like a buff black dude.
Yeah.
Can I say that?
Yeah, you can. Well, it's a description. He is
You can
black.
say that.
Okay. So he's black, and he is.
I'll allow it.
He's
I
black.
can't
Okay,
make a reference to.
Listen. I don't want to say this more than I have to. He's a big guy. He is black, but which is fine. But it's complete opposite to the scrawny white guy who's a ginger.
Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen. Now it's like
He's very different in this show, and that's whatever. But what they do in this season to make him cool is they make him a superhero, kind of like Batman, basically. They make him Guardian, which I thought was really cool. I thought that was neat, but I can't really forgive the Superman stuff. So I'd probably, but they also give us Miss Martian, which is pretty cool. So I'm more on cheated on girlfriend with that. Maybe you have failed
yeah.
this. Maybe you have failed this city. I'd probably put it on cheated on girlfriend because that's pretty bad what they did to Superman. Season 3 is an okay season. It's just really boring. So I'd put that on probably on You Have Failed the City because they had all the ingredients, but they were boring. So that's You Have Failed the City. Season
A
4 of
lot of flour
Supergirl.
in that episode.
Season
in that season.
4 season 4 of Supergirl is the best season of Supergirl, and I will die on that hill. Lex Luthor, they proved me wrong. They brought in the guy who plays the main character on Two and a Half Men.
Charlie Sheen.
Not Charlie Sheen.
Oh, okay.
The other guy. The other guy.
Can I even say Charlie Sheen on the live stream?
Probably. He's fine now. But no, they
Yeah,
brought
he's
in John
fine.
Cryer. They brought in John Cryer, who played the other guy on Two and a Half Men. And I thought, when I heard the casting, I was like, bruh, what are they thinking? I mean, this is Supergirl, but like, come on. And he killed it. He was amazing. So I gotta give it to them. They actually made a good season of Supergirl. I'd put this in Run Barry Run. I genuinely would. It's a good season.
I did not realize they made this many seasons of Supergirl, bro.
6. They made
Oh my
6.
God. How?
I don't know, but they did. All
Hey,
right.
just remember that
And Batwoman has
Supergirl,
3.
that Arrow,
Batwoman has 3.
Legends, and Flash lasted longer than Supergirl with seasons.
Yeah, but we also have to
Ah.
remember Legends had half seasons.
Yeah, because Legends was kind of like a mini series that they were trying to experiment. Because that's what it's supposed to be. It's
Right.
supposed to be like an anthology season.
Right. And they
But then
did.
it blew up the way it was.
Yeah, because technically, if we go by half season logic, Legends actually had like, what, 3.5 seasons technically?
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, yeah, so
But they're-
Supergirl season 4 is good. Season 5 is the same as season 3. It's just boring. But it's even more boring because it doesn't have a good villain. So I'd put it in Cheated on Girlfriend, just because it's boring. Um, and then I haven't seen season 6 of Supergirl, and neither of you guys. So
Race from Existence.
yeah, I mean, I'm just not gonna put it on there because I haven't seen it, so I don't know. I've heard it's just okay. However, I've seen clips from the finale, and there's a fight scene where Alex Danvers, which is Kara's Supergirl's sister, they're fighting these villains, and the villain swings at her, and she dodges it, and she goes, "Hey, you can't touch me without permission." Like, come on. What is that writing? So for that, I might put it in Erase from Existence. Um, but just know anybody watching this on playback who actually cares about Supergirl, this is not a fair judgment of the final season because I have not seen it, and neither is Alex, and neither is Jacob. So it's not a fair judgment. Um, okay. Anyways, Black Lightning. Am I the only one who's seen Black Lightning as well?
I think I've seen clips and they're pretty silly.
Have you, Alex?
I've never seen it.
Okay. Season 1 is a good season. I'd put it Outcast. I think it's middle of the tier. Just because it's like, it's good. It's like just above mid. Black Lightning season 2 sucks. I'd put it in Cheated on Girlfriend. Season 3 is the best season of Black Lightning. So like Supergirl, I'll put it with season 4 and Run Berry Run. It's actually a really good season. I haven't seen season 4 of Black Lightning, but from what I've heard, it's atrocious. So I will put it in Erase from Existence. But again, like with Supergirl, haven't seen it, so that's not a fair judgment of it. Now, Batwoman, my least favorite show out of all these shows. Season 1 is awful. I tried to rewatch it and could not. So I will put it in Erase from Existence. I wish it did not exist, to be honest. Season 2 is a bit better. However, I didn't even finish the season. I watched all but the last 2 episodes, so I'm gonna put it in Cheated on Girlfriend because it's better than season 1, but like I don't know. It's just I.
I like how Ruby Rose is like, I can't handle the acting on the CW.
Yeah, I don't
And
really.
then
I don't
and
know
then they
what
bring
happened.
in they create a new character,
Right.
and it's like, holy crap, this is a better character than KK.
That is true, which is why I think season 2's better. And then season 3 I have not seen, so I will just put it in Erase from Existence, because I haven't seen it. But I've heard it's all right. So, and
I mean,
then
if you haven't seen it,
oop,
you really can't say, oh yeah, it's a good season, but it's like, yeah, I've never seen it.
yeah. So anybody watching this on playback, Batwoman season 3, Black Lightning season 4, and Supergirl season 6, they're not actually in Erase from Existence because I've not seen them, so I can't fairly judge them. But Batwoman season 1, deservedly so, is in that tier. Yeah, and I think that's all of them. So, because Superman and Lois and Stargirl aren't actually Arrowverse, so we're not going to
They
rank
have
them.
characters from the Arrowverse, but it's on a different Earth than the Arrowverse.
Right. And then in terms of just the order of this, we don't really have a particular order for this. And because uh, I don't know, we're just kind of running out of time somewhat. I kind of want to move on to the next thing so we can rattle through that. I think we've spent enough time on this. I think it's fine. All of the ones that are in each tier are deservedly in those tiers, I think. And let us know in the comments what your tier would be, though. I'm very curious to see what you guys think about our list. I feel like our list is very like, oh my gosh, bless you, bless you.
Like,
I feel like our tier, I think we did pretty good. I think our tier is very, um, like universally agreed upon. I don't know, like just looking at it, I don't know which ones people would agree with and disagree with. I think some people would, I know people would put season 4 of Arrow lower, and big fans of Legends would probably bump those seasons up a bit higher. Um, But yeah, I think everything else is pretty fair.
Oh yeah, it's fine with me.
All right, cool. Well, the next
Jacob, you
thing,
got any comments?
No,
what?
I mean, I only had a say on 6 of them, so it's mostly up to you guys.
I apologies on that.
No,
But
that's my fault.
no, it's cool. It's cool. Well, the next thing I wanted to do, and this seems very intimidating, um, but I found another tier list. It has the characters of the Arrowverse. And this one, basically, the way I want to do this is I'm gonna say a character name, and Alex and Jacob, based on the character name, just spit out whatever you want to say about it, based off the name. Or if you actually know the character, then cool. But just tell me what you think about the character. Like,
Holy crap!
just tell me
Yeah,
what.
that's why he's gonna do a little spitfire in here.
Yeah. We're gonna spitfire through them. So, just tell me
All
what you
right, you
think about
ready?
them, and then we're gonna go. All right. So first one is Agent Liberty from Supergirl.
Never heard of him.
F.
All right, he's a solid. He's a solid character. Um, sorry, but you guys don't know him. So, uh, this guy's from Black Lightning. He is a government agent who targeted the Pierce family.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, I'm gonna say
Needs improvement.
needs improvement. Yep, that's where I
I
was gonna
work
go.
for the government.
Alex Danvers, Supergirl's sister.
Don't know who that is.
What? You definitely
I'm just
do.
kidding. I'd say on the fence.
Okay. I'm all right with that. I was gonna say acceptable, but on the fence works. Um, Alice from Batwoman.
Not particularly a fan because I've never seen.
Yeah, not particularly a fan.
All right, I'm gonna go against the grain. I'm gonna put it in acceptable
Oh,
people. I'm gonna put it because she's actually pretty good. She's one of
Okay.
the. She's a highlight from Batwoman actually, and there aren't many of those. So, Allegra from the Flash.
Not particularly a fan.
agreed.
Okay,
Wait, what's her name? Say her name again.
it's Allegra.
Worst character.
I really want to put her in worst character. I hate her.
Yeah, but throw her in worst characters, bro.
She's just terrible.
Okay.
I'm sorry, she's just a terrible character. All right, next is Supergirl's mom. All right, where are we putting her, guys?
Acceptable people.
Sure. I mean, she didn't do anything wrong, so. All right,
It's
Amanda
wrong.
Waller.
Oh, I thought that was D.A. Sue Horton.
Amanda Waller is the worst character across every DC anything.
I would say
Why?
not. Well, this
She
Waller is
is
actually better.
okay.
Wait, you guys don't like Amanda Waller from the movies?
I like Amanda
Uh,
Waller.
I like her. I think she's good. But
I
all right,
like the Arrowverse version though.
I don't. Yeah, I like the Arrowverse one too. I'd probably put her in acceptable, or maybe on the fence. Maybe on the fence. But what did you think, Alex?
On the
Alex.
fence.
Oh, okay. I was like, did I lose you?
No.
Okay. Oh, yes, the goat. Anatoly Knizia.
I would say solid.
I
Solid.
agree. I like Anatoly's a fun character.
I think
Um,
he's kind of like a. Can I say a word?
I I don't
which
know.
one?
I feel like if
Type it
you're
in.
asking me
Type it
if you
in
can
chat.
say it, I feel like the answer is no.
Well, it's not like
The
a really bad word, but it is. It has 3 words in it, 3 letters in it that aren't good.
Spell it.
ASS.
Oh,
yeah,
all right. I'll accept that one.
yeah.
Anatoly is a badass.
Oh, okay. In that sense, yeah, definitely.
Okay. I was gonna say he's a hole, but
Yeah, don't say
no.
that. Don't say that. But yeah,
Not
yeah, the other's
because
all
it's
right.
not positive.
All right. I think this next character is a character from Supergirl. I
Is that Dreamer or whatever?
No, it's not Dreamer. This is I remember. This is a character who basically can so she's Supergirl's boss in later seasons, and she gets this ability that allows her to like phase through walls, basically.
Oh geez, they're just giving everybody abilities then.
Yeah, I think hers are tech, but Yeah.
I don't know. That's a you thing.
I'm gonna just put her in. I don't know, not particularly a fan. All right, now we got the anti-monitor.
He
I would
looks
say
cool,
acceptable
so acceptable.
because they only have him like 2 episodes of the whole Arrowverse. What?
Yeah, true. Very, very true. All right, next we got Roy Harper.
Top tier, best character.
Best characters.
I agree. All right, now we have Artemis, the betrayer.
Worst characters.
I mean, she needs improvement because wasn't she like a Black Canary ripoff, and then she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna be the next Green Arrow trainee."
Yeah, yep. And then she ends up working with Adrian Chase because she finds out
Yeah, I
Oliver's a
mean,
killer, and yet Adrian Chase is a killer. What? She needs
she's alright.
improvement. She needs improvement.
Yes.
Next we have, is that Astra?
Yeah, that's extra.
I like Astra. She's all right.
I would say acceptable.
I agree. This is Supergirl's aunt. She's
The baddie.
she's like a villain for like half the season one, and then she becomes good,
I don't know.
and then she dies
That's like up to you right there.
because she became good. I'd say I would say acceptable, but I'm gonna put her on the fence. I don't know who this guy is. This next guy. Oh, I think he's from Batwoman. I think he. Oh, if this is who I think it is, and I'm sorry, people watching, if I'm wrong, but if this is who I think it is, he kidnapped Alice when she's like 8 years old and locked her in his basement so that his son would have a continuous friend. So if that is who this is, I have to put him in worst character.
What the heck?
We can't
What are
support we can't support that. That's awful. That's child abduction. Next we have Ava Sharp.
I would say acceptable.
I agree. She's acceptable. She's just okay.
Is that Kevin Conroy next to her?
It's the GOAT, Kevin Conroy.
Rip.
Okay, so just based off the actor, he's gotta go. He's tough. He's best character.
He has to be.
I mean, yeah, and the way the Batman that he
R.I.P.
plays is like, I killed Clark,
Yeah,
and he tried to kill Supergirl.
We can't have him anywhere else. He's got to be in best character. He's goated. He
But
finally
would you put him above Roy though?
Well, we're not gonna
no.
get into that specifics. He's just in the best characters with Roy.
Okay.
Oh, Kate Kane, Batwoman.
Worst character.
Worst characters.
Yeah, I can't argue against that, to be honest. I don't know who this next guy is. I feel like I remember him. I think he's from The Flash.
No, that looks like an Arrow character.
Oh, he's the Longbow Hunters. He's one of the
Yeah.
Longbow Hunters.
Who is?
Finally, hold on, sorry. We actually got a good comment from someone. Thank you, Enviro Earth 2. He says, "Hey, going to miss the Flash." I
What about
am
my
going to
comments?
miss the
My
Flash
comments are
too.
good.
You had a comment that I had to hide.
Which one is it?
I'm not gonna say it because it's well, you just said sexist pigs.
Oh, I can see that.
Wait, you can see it?
I can't see.
It's probably because you
Is it one of
commented
those
I
it.
can see it.
Yeah.
All
I was
right, you
gonna
know what?
say.
That's okay. I'm gonna let that one. I'm gonna let that one. Oh, never
Because
mind.
we were talking about Batwoman and Supergirl.
Yeah. Oh, I have a moderator apparently who's doing all this for me. I actually just tried to show your comment, and the moderator took care of it for me apparently.
Oh,
So
that's so. Gotta love a good mod.
yeah, yeah. So shout out to the mod. But yeah, no. Enviro Earth 2. I appreciate the positive comment, and yeah, I'm gonna miss the Flash too. Anyways, so yeah, this guy we're on is a longbow hunter. I don't even think he had any dialogue. I don't remember any dialogue.
No.
So needs improvement maybe?
Yeah.
Needs a
Needs
little bit of
dialogue.
character development.
Oh no, we're on Bebo.
I would say acceptable because Bebo has like funny moments.
Yeah. Bebo's
I thought the whole
classic.
Bebo bit was funny, where they're like, Bebo's a god, and they're like, he's a stuffed toy, and they're like, what's a toy?
No, that was a good episode. I like that episode. Yeah, no, Bebo's acceptable. Oh, Bayrod. I couldn't remember his name earlier, but we're on Bayrod now.
Acceptable.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's cool. I like Bayrod. Uh, I think this next character is Alice, but like,
Yeah, that looks like. So they bring in I think they bring in like a weird version of Alice.
it's like when she was good. It's like a doppelganger. It's after Crisis.
Yeah, because like, isn't it after Crisis? There's like a huge diaspora of people that just show up.
Yeah, doppelgangers, and then she gets erased because only one Alice can remain or something.
I thought I like. Can I say what Nick says in Crisis on Earth X?
Sure.
He says gangbanger or something. He like
Yeah, he says gangbanger instead of doppelganger.
he says you're a gangbanger, and he's like, I'm a doppelganger. Don't say that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean she was barely in the show. She was just meh. So I'd say
Needs improvement.
yeah, needs improvement. Okay, Dinah Drake. Where are we putting her?
On the fence.
I agree. Cuz she's like 50-50. Sometimes I like her, sometimes I don't. Ah, I think okay, now I think this is meant to just be normal Laurel. I know that's a
I think
picture of
that's
Black
first one.
I
I
know
do
it's
not like Laurel.
this is a picture of Black Siren, but there's a picture two down that's Black Siren as well, so I
No,
assume
that's normal Laurel because that's season 4 base.
is it?
I don't
Yeah.
like any
Oh, okay.
depiction of Laurel.
Okay. Well,
It's
yeah.
kind of like, bruh.
Laurel's she honestly just needs improvement. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be okay with not particularly a fan as well.
You know, like you guys know how earlier I said Moira was like the Skylar White? I think that's actually Laurel.
Fair enough.
Who's the stall?
The Saul is probably Diggle.
Yeah, better call Diggle.
Yes.
All right, so
Better.
are we putting Laurel in needs improvement or not particularly a fan?
I'd put needs improvement.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well next we got Black Flash.
So wait, is that Zoom or Black Flash?
It's Black Flash. There's another picture of Zoom later. I think. Wait, let me
I
double
would
check.
say needs improvement.
Let me double check to make sure. Okay. I am not Yeah, okay, there is a picture of Zoom later. All right, so Black
Okay, I
Flash.
put needs improvement because they kind of show him for like 3 episodes in the total Arrowverse. That's like, and then he dies in season
Yeah,
3 of the Flash.
they really just use him on Legends. He kind of just
Well, but
chases.
he also shows up in Flash.
Oh, that's true. He
Is there?
does. He does.
I
All
mean, I
right,
thought that was
yeah.
dropped.
He needs
I thought that
improvement.
dropped.
All right, next we have Black Lightning.
I would say solid.
I think he is. I think he's solid.
Solid.
He's a solid character. Okay, next Black Siren.
I'd say acceptable.
I like Black Siren. She's all right. I'd put her in acceptable. And this is actually a good version of Laurel, by the way, Jacob, because I'm guessing you said it like what, season 4 or 5 of Arrow?
6. I think I got to see her in action.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
she gets better after season 6. I will say that.
Okay. Okay.
Because she ends up becoming good and becoming Black Canary. Okay. Next we have Amunet Black. Oh god.
I'd say on the fence.
Wow. On the fence, really?
Yeah, I mean, I like the actor in Star Wars, but like Flash is kind of like, eh.
Just kind of like really over the top.
But I like her backstory because she was an airline stewardess, and then the particle accelerator happened, and then she became like crime boss.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. Yeah. Needs on the fence. Yeah. Okay. Next we have Bloodwork. I would be tempted to
Solid.
say solid. Yeah.
He's
He's a
not
solid
good, but he's solid.
He's a solid character. All right. Next we have Brainiac 5, aka Brainy.
I'd say acceptable. He kind of has like annoying moments.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah. All right, next we have Breacher.
I'd say solid.
Okay.
Preacher's the annoying girlfriend's dad.
True. Yeah, and I like Danny Trejo. Spy Kids.
Oh yeah.
All right. Bronze Tiger.
I'd say acceptable.
Really, I was gonna put him in solid for the prison
I
arc
mean, if you want
alone.
to put him in solid because I like what they did with Bronze Tiger and Arrow.
I loved. You remember that? Do you remember that episode, the Slapside Redemption? It's the last episode of Oliver in jail. It's him
Oh
and
yeah, and then
Bronze Tiger just cleaning shop, just not taking out every criminal in that prison.
yeah. Because remember, what's the big dude that was in it? He was in prison too. That Oliver sent to prison.
Yeah. He killed Malcolm
His face is
Merlin's
probably
wife.
he's probably gonna pop up. So
He killed Merlin's wife. Brick.
yeah, Brick.
Okay, next is Brother Blood. If you don't remember him, he's in season 2. He's working for Slade. He's he's running for mayor, I think.
Yeah, I remember seeing him in the mask, and I was like, that's kind
He
of spooky.
he hates Oliver
I mean, all that
Queen
sense.
until Oliver like becomes a friend of his, and then he actually betrays Slade to help Oliver at the end. But he's the one who gives Roy the Mirakuru.
Yeah, he's kind of spooky, dude.
He is. He's actually pretty good. The actor's good.
I'd say solid for sure.
Alex, what do you think?
I'd say solid.
All right. Next we have Felicity's dad, the calculator.
Acceptable.
Mid.
Yeah. I would either say acceptable or on the fence.
Because I think it's funny with what they do. They're like, "Here's your dad," and he's like, "He's the calculator."
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking on the fence because I feel like he's about on par with like Amanda Waller and Dinah and stuff. I think I'm gonna go on the
Yeah,
fence.
let's do that.
All right, Captain Cold, Leonard Snart.
Best character.
Yeah, he's gotta be. He's so goated. All right, next we have Cat Grant from Supergirl.
On the fence.
Okay. I kind of want to put her in acceptable people. And the reason is,
I mean, you can. I really didn't like her.
oh, okay. Then I'll put her on the fence. Because I don't love her, but I thought she was somewhat one of my favorite characters of Supergirl. But okay. Next we have Catherine Kane, I believe is her name. She's Mary's mom. She's married to Kate Kane's dad.
Okay. I don't know who she is.
I would just say not particularly a fan, to be honest.
Okay.
Okay, Caden James. This is going to be an interesting one, I think. Because on rewatch, he's actually not bad.
Oh, yeah. He's good.
The actor, Michael Emerson, I believe is his name, he's good. He's actually a really good actor. I'd probably put him in. I'm between solid and acceptable. Oh, wait, we put Black Siren in acceptable. I feel like we should put him in acceptable.
Yeah. Hold on. No.
Everything all right?
Oh, that's the best thing you could have got on stream, Blake.
I didn't even really get to see it.
Oh,
What happened?
Jeez.
Shoe Nice just gave him a kiss goodnight.
I don't know. Funny. At least my dad loves Jacob.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you got me there.
Oh, no. Oh, man.
That's not very family friendly. You might have to cut that out in post.
Cut it out in post. It's live. Oh,
Hey, man, you
gosh.
said it yourself. Most people watch it.
Not true.
the,
People watch it on playback.
Yeah.
True.
I can
All
just
right.
skip that part.
Let's go back to the live stream. We got Cecile Horton. I know where I
Mid.
want to put her.
Acceptable people.
I'd say not particularly a fan.
I was gonna put her in worst character.
I
I mean,
don't
what's
even know
next?
who it
Put her
is.
next to her best friend Allegra.
Yep, that's where I was gonna put her.
Oh yeah, put her in worst character then if that's how it.
She's
That's how it-
awful. They said she's the most powerful member of Team Flash. Her husband Joe wanted to leave the city with their daughter, with her though, like all together as a family. He thought, oh, let's move to another town or city so we can like live as a family in a more safe environment. And she
And
said,
she was like,
but I want to be a
no.
superhero, basically.
Did she say no?
She said no. She said, I'm gonna see you on the weekends.
What?
She gave up being in her daughter's life full time to be a
Oh
superhero.
my goodness, dude. What the hell?
They said she's the most powerful member of Team Flash. It's rough.
Because she abandoned her family.
They actually have
She made the gravest decision.
they have an episode where she goes to the future and finds out that she only sees her family twice a year, and she's like, I've got to leave Team Flash because this was an eye opener. I need to be with my family. And then one of Team Flash's members talks to her and convinces her, no, Cecile, your place is here. Your family will understand.
What
That's
the dude? Are you
BS.
serious?
Absolute BS. It's ridiculous.
Dude,
All right, anyways,
that's wild.
next we have Charlie. She's a shapeshifter on Legends of Tomorrow.
On the fence.
I agree.
She has some funny bits with Nate.
Yeah, she has some funny bits, but it's also hard not to tell that, or hard not to see that this character was just an excuse to bring the actress back.
Yeah, for 2 seasons.
Yeah. Okay, next we have China White.
Hmm.
Basic. Oh, actually, no, Jacob, you know who
W
she is.
character. W character. Solid.
Okay, Alex, what do you think?
I'd say solid.
All right, solid it is. All right, now we got Shikata.
Worst character.
Worst.
I can't disagree. All right, now we have Cicada.
On the fence.
Worst.
I am also on the fence.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
On the fence.
I don't know. He might need improvement when he says, all metas must die. And the over the topness. But I love him in American Pie, so I'll put him on the fence because I want to love him. But he makes it difficult. All right, next we got Commander Steel.
Acceptable people.
I agree.
What does he do? What's his thing?
He's a
And
super.
he's just the hero.
He's a
He's like,
superhero.
like-
He's a part of a superhero team called the Justice Society from from World War II. And
40s.
he basically
Okay.
just drives around on a motorcycle with a shotgun and kills
So
Nazis.
he's Captain America, but like radical.
don't think you could say
Yeah,
Nazi, but-
basically. Basically.
Okay.
All right, next we have Connor Hawk. This is Diggle's son from the
Oh, no, wait.
future.
That's not. Isn't that from the other Earth? Of the Legends episode?
Oh, yeah. He's from a different Earth, and he's in the future when Oliver's no longer the Green Arrow. He is now the new Green Arrow. And
It's like Green Arrow. It's like Batman Beyond, but called Green Arrow Beyond.
correct. Yeah, basically.
I would say acceptable.
I agree. Next we have Clark Kent from Smallville, the TV show.
Best
Best
characters.
characters.
I loved Smallville. Probably like one of the best shows.
Somebody save me.
Fun fact, I have every season of Smallville sitting on my shelf, and I haven't watched it yet. I've watched
Oh, you need to watch it, brother.
I've watched about a fourth of season 1, and I've really liked it. The problem is, it's not on any streaming service that I own,
Yeah.
and so I can't just stream it on my phone. And so when I'm at
You
college,
have to watch it on DVD.
Yeah, me and my dad
Makes
used to
it
be
hard.
watching that when it was releasing on television.
got it. Yeah, no, it's hard.
W
I-
show.
I've heard it's really good, so fair enough. All right, well, next we have Brandon Routh's Superman, uh, Kingdom Come Superman. It's basically the Superman from the 70s slash 80s. It's that
Plus
it's that Superman.
thousands.
I feel like it's got to be the best character. I loved Christopher Reeve's
Yeah,
Superman.
he's a good character.
I think he's got to be in the best tier. All right, well, next we have Cupid, stupid. Or
On
that's
the
her,
fence.
Worst.
Cupid's something.
Oh my.
She's crazy. She's basically obsessed with the
She's,
arrow.
so
Oh
she's
wait,
like the Spider-Man character, Black Cat.
Yeah.
no, she's
She's the
worse.
Black
She's
Cat
worse.
of
She's
DC.
worse. She's worse.
Okay, yeah, worst character because I hate Black Cat, bro.
Wait, Alex, where did you say?
I said on the fence.
All right, we'll meet in the middle of your two responses and say needs improvement.
That's fair.
All right, next we.
Wow.
Oh no, next we have Damien Dark.
I'm
Best
gonna
character.
I'm gonna be the dude. I'm gonna say solid. I'm gonna say solid because it's a
Okay,
good
okay.
actor.
Alex
That's a
said best
great cast.
character. You say solid. I'm gonna have to throw him in solid because I
If
would
there was a
say
category for one
lower.
person that'd be called great character, he would be in there.
A great cast, bro.
I mean, he is a good actor. He is a great actor. I like him in season 2 of Legends. I like him in the first half of season 4 of Arrow. I don't like him as much in the back half of season 4, and I don't really care for him in season 3 of Legends or any other season of Legends other than
What
season
about
2.
season 2 though?
No, I like him in season 2. That was the first season I actually liked him.
I like him. I actually like him in season 3 of Legends. In season 5, he's alright. Armageddon, he's okay.
Yeah, he's okay in Armageddon as well.
Because Armageddon actually manages to bring back season 2 of Legends somehow.
Yeah, I agree with that. Okay, this next guy, I honestly couldn't tell you who he is. So, unless you remember who he is, Alex.
I don't know. I'd say we just skip him.
All right. Next we have Malcolm Merlin.
Best character.
Best character.
Dude's the GOAT. All right, next we have Deadshot.
Best character.
Jacob, you actually can weigh your opinion in because you've seen him.
Deadshot, bro. Mm-mm.
He
I don't
killed
know.
Diggle's brother.
Yeah,
Well, he
not a
killed.
fan.
I thought he was okay. I would. All right, I'm gonna put him in. I'm gonna put him in solid. All right, we got Slade Wilson, Deathstroke.
Solid.
Character.
Solid.
Best character.
He's got to be
Who
best
said solid?
character. Slade
said solid?
Wilson. It was Jacob,
Who do you
man.
Who do you think said solid, bro? I am like the least.
6
like-
seasons of the Arrowverse. Shut the.
He's pretty good. He's pretty good.
All right, next we got Dez, Constantine's ex-boyfriend possessed by a demon.
Needs improvement.
Needs improvement.
All right. Next we have Dr. Light.
On the fence. Acceptable.
I
Okay,
don't think I know. I don't think I know.
she's from The Flash.
Yeah, that's
She-
why I don't know.
He's from Earth 2.
All right,
Flash.
next we have Dreamer from Supergirl.
Needs improvement.
I am on the fence about her. I'm a say. We did put Laurel in needs improvement. All right, let's put her in needs improvement. All right, next we have Dr. Midnight.
On the fence, because they really didn't elaborate on him at all.
I agree. All right, next week. Oh, this is relevant.
Okay,
Eddie
So,
Thawne.
funny thing is, this dude kind of looks like the one guy we work with, Alex. Nick. I think that's his name. Kind of looks like him.
Front Nick.
Yeah.
Always drinking Mountain Dew.
Always Mountain Dew skin. I'm gonna say just based off who he looks
I'm
like.
gonna tell Nick that you think he looks like Eddie from The Flash, because he watches The Flash.
He'd probably be like, "Wow."
Wait, Alex, is Nick the Nick you guys are talking about? Is he the Nick I know?
Who's the Nick you know?
He has glasses. We sat together at lunch, remember? In high
No,
school?
not
Yeah.
that Nick. This is a different Nick.
All right,
This
got it.
Nick is like 10 years older than us.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. All right, where are we putting Eddie?
Not,
I'm gonna say acceptable.
I'd say solid.
Hmm. Okay. Because
I
of what
liked him in season 1. Season 9 kind of like,
they kind of did some crap to him a little bit, but
if it was like season 1, if they never brought him back season 1, yeah, he'd be a best character.
ooh, okay. I
Yeah,
think I'm gonna put
that's all I gotta
him.
say.
I'll put him in solid. I think just because acceptable is getting a little full. But okay. Next is Ralph Dibney.
Best character.
Goat. Love Ralph. All right.
I wouldn't want a spin-off show with him and Damien Dark.
I'd love a spinoff show with him. Yeah.
Dark
Emiko.
Dibney
What about Emiko Queen? What we saying?
needs improvement.
Oh gosh darn it! I think I lost your camera again, Alex. Hold on. I'm coming back. Or is it just really dark?
Really
It's just
dark.
very dark.
I can't even see you. I can't
Just
even see
lean
you on the
back.
camera.
He's relaxing.
I can see
He's
his
relaxing and chillaxing all
I
cool,
can see
bro.
his hand now, but I can see his haircut, and that's it.
Well,
I can just see your hair.
Turn on a lamp, bro.
I don't have any lamps in my room, Jacob.
Oh, you need a lamp. Everyone needs a lamp.
Lamps cause fires.
That's not true.
Yes, they do.
All right. Where are
I'm
we?
just gonna turn my camera off at this point.
All right. What are we saying about Emiko?
Needs improvement.
Needs a fan.
All right, I turned my camera off. Hopefully that doesn't mess with.
I hope not. Oh no, it's fine. It didn't really mess with it too bad. It just kind of moved you on the screen, but that's okay. Uh, okay. So, oh yeah, okay. Emiko's needs improvement. Okay. Eobard Thawne, Reverse Flash. What are we saying about the Reverse Flash?
Is this Matt? Oh, Matt Leshner.
I think
I'd say
it's
best because he is like scary.
I I'm gonna tell you this, Alex. I think it's the only Reverse Flash in here. So it's just every version
So
of
reverse.
Reverse Flash. Yeah, it's the only one. I I still would say he's goated though. He's still best character for me. I mean, season one alone. What did you say though?
Oh, I see another one. I see Tom Cavanaugh for Reverse Flash,
Oh,
but he's
okay.
in the suit.
He's
So
what?
if this is he's in the suit.
He's in like the Reverse Flash suit?
Yeah, go down.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
He's hidden. Like
All
he is
right.
hidden.
I see him. Okay, so Eobard, Matt Lesher, where are we putting him?
I would put him in best.
Okay, I agree, because I like him every time he's on screen. Okay, well next we have uh Mrs. Tessmacher from Supergirl.
I don't know about her.
I am just gonna put her in not particularly a fan. I don't know why this guy's even on here, but Fallout from The Flash.
I'd put him in acceptable.
Really? Okay, that's pretty high. Wasn't he only in like 2 episodes?
Yeah, but he was kind of like a good character.
Okay. All right, we'll throw him there then. All right, next we have Firestorm, and it's Jefferson.
I'd say solid. He kind of has like those hissy fit moments.
That's fair. Okay, next is a character. Oh, you said you watched Constantine. This is Kaz. It's John's best friend.
Uh,
He can like never die or something. Basically, every time he gets stabbed, he comes back to life.
Hmm.
I mean, he's kind of like Diggle, to be honest. Like, they have the same vibe.
Solid. Solid.
Alright. Put him in solid, then. Ah,
Yep.
Gary.
Gary, acceptable.
Oh, hey, guys. Wait, you maybe already saw this, but your friend Heath is in the chat.
Oh, we
Yeah,
know.
he said worst character.
Okay.
He wanted us. He wanted us to go to Qdoba and Walmart. Like what?
I'm like, bruh, it's 10 o'clock, bruh.
All right.
Jacob's got to open a chicken room tomorrow at 5 a.m.
Yep. I'd be
Okay,
no
okay.
sleeping. I'd be no
Let's
sleeping this straight. Don't worry about it.
No, we'll be done by 10. We'll be done by 10. Let's get all right, Gary, where are we putting Gary?
Acceptable.
All right, acceptable it is. Next character is Godspeed.
On the fence.
Okay. Next is Golden Glider.
Acceptable.
Goldface.
Acceptable.
Okay. No. I'm putting him on the fence because Amunet
Okay.
Black's there.
Just do it. Just do it, Blake. Just do it, Blake.
All right. I don't know who that is, so I guess I'll move on.
Skip it.
Green Arrow. That is a
Worst character.
Best character.
best character. He's the GOAT. All right. Next we have Gorilla Grodd.
Best character because he is a gorilla.
What?
Oh, jeez.
I'm putting him in solid. I'll put him in solid. I can't put him in best. Those are only that's
Okay.
only for the goats. Only for the goats. All right, next we have James Olsen as Guardian.
Solid.
I agree. All right, next we have Gypsy.
Solid.
Next we have Harrison Wells, which it's Harry.
Best character.
I'm okay with that. I like Harry. Hawk Girl.
Solid.
Not particularly a fan.
Okay, I'm gonna
Solid.
put on the fence then, because that's the middle. Hawk Man.
Worst
Acceptable.
character.
All right, needs improvement.
How are you not particularly a fan of Hawkgirl, who has more screen time than Hawkman?
She doesn't need it because she sucks.
She did not suck. She was a lot better than Hawkman, who
They
probably
both suck. Whatever. Put him in not particularly a fan.
All right, next we have
Jacob, just go to sleep.
No.
I'm gonna tell Steve.
Steve knows.
He knows about the live stream.
Yes.
all right,
I
guys.
told him.
Next character is
Oh.
I don't remember her name, but she's the lucky girl on Flash.
I'd
Luck,
say acceptable.
luck is her
Acceptable.
superpower. All right.
Becky Sharp,
Okay, Mick Rory.
best character.
Uh-huh. Next we got Barry's dad.
Solid.
Okay. Next we have Our Man.
Acceptable.
HR.
Solid.
Huntress.
Unless you want Huntress.
Are we on the fence?
On
Yeah.
the fence.
All right, Indigo, also known as like Brainiac 8 or something.
Not particularly a fan.
I'm gonna put her in needs improvement. But yeah. Iris.
Worst
Needs
characters.
What did you say? Okay, I heard worst character. Alex, did you say needs improvement?
Yes.
I'm gonna put her in not particularly a fan then, because that's the middle. Okay, we have Kate Kane's dad. He's the leader of
So those David Duchovny.
He's the leader of a government organization called the Crows. They're like a special police force. I feel like he's maybe on the fence.
So that's all you.
All right, Jay Garrick.
Best character.
Ooh, okay, that's all right. I'm all right with that. I'm gonna throw him up there real quick. All right, next is Jessie Quick.
Solid.
Yeah, she's a solid character. I don't know who this guy is, so I guess I'll move on. You don't? Do you recognize him, Alex?
No.
Okay. Next we have John Diggle Jr., but all grown up in the future as uh, Deathstroke, as an evil Deathstroke.
I never really got into that, so
All right, I'm gonna put him in needs improvement because he really does. Joe West.
best character.
Okay, I was gonna say he probably has to be up there, doesn't he?
Like early Joe is the best character.
Yeah. John Constantine.
Solid.
Best character.
Are you saying that for John?
Yes.
All right, I'll allow it.
All
Joel
right.
Alex.
All right, I'll throw him up there. I'll throw him up
Mr.
there.
I've seen 6 episodes, 6 seasons of Flash, 6 seasons of Arrow.
I
Okay,
like Constantine. He's pretty cool, dude.
Jonah
I wish
Jonah
Brandon
Hex. Where are we putting Jonah Hex?
solid.
Okay. Julian Albert.
Is that
Solid.
Tom Felton?
It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah,
Oh,
he plays a character in season 3 of Flash.
all right. Yeah, give him
His name
solid.
is Malfoy Draco.
I'm gonna put him in acceptable because he's kind of annoying.
That's fair. I'll
Well, he's
allow it.
kind of annoying before he realizes Barry's the Flash.
Nah, but he's still annoying after that. Like, I don't know.
No, I kind of like him more after that.
Oh
How did
yeah,
they
he's better,
afford to
but
put him on the show? I
he's only on for
irrelevant.
one season. But
That's fair.
okay,
That's
next.
an irrelevant.
I don't
question.
remember her name, but this is
That's
Cisco's girlfriend,
Camilla.
Camilla. Yeah,
Camilla Hang.
she's all right. She's acceptable, I think.
Yeah. Is that who I think
Katana.
it is?
It's Katana.
She's solid.
Yeah, she is. She's pretty cool.
I like in season 2 of Legends, her family shows up.
Oh yeah, that was a cool little tie-in. The next character is Jimmy Olsen's sister, who ends up becoming another Guardian.
On the fence.
Agreed. Okay. Killer Frost.
Is that Earth 2 Killer Frost or Killer Frost? Killer Frost.
The picture is Earth 2 Killer Frost, but I don't
I'd
know if
say
there's
solid.
another. She's the only Killer. I'm pretty sure this time she's the only Killer Frost picture. So it's just all Killer Frost.
I'd say solid.
I agree. Okay, let me get that up there. Okay. Next we have King Shark.
I'd say solid.
Okay.
I mean,
Alright.
because he's really good. He's the villain turned anti-hero.
Yeah, fair enough. Next we have, again, I don't remember her
Kawasa.
name, but Kawasa, I
Kawasa.
think. She
I
was
would say
pretty intimidating from what I remember.
she was acceptable.
Okay. Next we have Lady Eve from Black Lightning.
I don't know anything.
I'm gonna say needs improvement because she was barely in the show. Next we also have another Black Lightning character, Lala, also known as the Tattooed Man.
I don't know anything.
Okay, he's acceptable. Lena Luthor from Supergirl.
Acceptable.
Lex Luthor from Supergirl.
Acceptable.
Ooh, okay. I was gonna put him in solid.
Well, I put him in. But I mean,
I'd almost put him in best characters, but I'll put him in solid. I'm okay with that. Okay, we got China and McClane's character Thunder from Black Lightning.
that's all up to you.
Yeah, she needs improvement. Alright, I don't know who this female character is, although it was killing me earlier because I was looking at her picture. I'm like, she looks so familiar, but I don't know who she is. So we got Livewire from Supergirl. I would say she was pretty good. I would say acceptable though.
Yeah.
Maybe solid. Maybe solid. But no, I'll put it in acceptable. Okay. Lois Lane. Now this isn't the
I
one
would
from.
say
It's the same actress, but we're not counting her on Superman and Lois. Just her from Elseworlds and Crisis on Infinite Earths.
this is a hard one because
Because I think she's way better on Superman and Lois, but on
I'd say acceptable. This one is.
I think I agree.
Dude, I
Okay.
think that they just accidentally put a picture of Nancy in from Stranger Things. Is that the girl? That's
That is
That's
who that
Natalie.
looks like, right?
That's Natalie Dyer.
Hold
I
on.
didn't. I don't think she's been in a CW show.
I
I
I
don't
have
think
no
they could
idea.
afford it.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
skip.
think they accidentally put a Stranger Things picture in here, bro.
Yeah, maybe I don't know, but I'm gonna skip Lucifer because I don't really consider him Arrowverse. I know he was in Crisis, but whatever. Luke Fox from Batwoman. He becomes Batwing.
I haven't seen Batwoman.
Okay, I'm gonna put him in solid. He's pretty good. Best character on the show, to be fair. Uh oh, Lila. We got Lila.
Acceptable.
Okay, I agree. Uh, we got Black Lightning's wife.
That's all up to you.
I'm gonna say on the fence. Martian Manhunter's brother, Malafa'ak.
That's all up to you still.
I'm gonna put him in acceptable. Mollis.
Solid.
Okay. Manchester Black.
That's all
He's
up to you.
from Super. Okay, he's solid as well. It's pretty good. Oh, this is Manny from Constantine. He's the Dark Angel, but we don't find that out until the last episode.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, that show's so old though. Come on. Sorry
I
if I
mean,
did spoil
someone's
it.
gonna rewatch it. Someone's gonna rewatch it at one point, Blake.
Well, maybe. But okay. Anyways, I think he was really good. I'd put him up in solid. Uh oh. Oh no, wait, we're not on okay. The Thinker's wife, also known
I
as
would
the
say
Engineer.
acceptable.
Yeah. Okay, Martin Stein.
Best.
Yeah, he's the goat. He's got to be up there. Goated. Alright, next character is Mary. She's on Batwoman.
I don't know.
I
That's all up to you.
am I like her, so I'm gonna put her. She's acceptable. Okay. Next we have Martian Manhunter. A goat.
Solid.
Oh, I'm putting him top tier, my guy. Martian
You
Manhunter's
can
just
do it.
he's the goat. All right, next we got Snake Eye from Flash. I don't know what his real name is, but
Norvok.
Norvok, that's his name. I'm kind of on the fence with him personally, but I'm all right with whatever you want.
I'd say acceptable.
All right, then.
Because
Uh,
season 5, he kind of changes. He's trying to help him save all the metas.
True, that's true. Okay, next is Maxwell Lord. As I already said, he's one of the best characters to ever be on Supergirl. So I'm gonna put
That's all up to
him.
you.
I might, I might have to put him in goaded. I'm not gonna lie, he was goaded. It was sad to see him go. I think this girl here is that not Mercy Graves? I think it's
I
Mercy
think that is.
Graves. She was pretty solid, I thought, because I remember thinking, okay, I'll put her in solid. Next we got Metello. Again, I think he was solid.
Yeah. But I really like the Crisis Metallo better.
Oh, actually, good point. No, he acceptable. Acceptable. Oh, Mia Queen.
W.
On the fence.
I think I am the same. Okay, Miss Martian. That's a good character. I would probably say I'd throw her
Wait,
in.
who's that guy next to me, a queen?
Oh, I missed her. I missed her. Mirror Master.
Needs improvement because what they kind of did to him in season 7 was like, what?
Yeah, that was terrible. Okay, now Miss Martian. I'd probably just throw her in solid. Or acceptable. Oh yeah, no, actually solid, solid. I'd throw her in solid. Because that was a cool character. Um Moira. Moira Queen.
Worst
Oh yeah,
characters.
Woo!
Skylar White of the Arrowverse.
She's the worst.
She needs some improvements. But I could put her in not particularly a fan. She's kind of
Okay.
annoying. I don't know if I'd put her in. Oh wait, would she be in worst? I don't know.
Is that who I think it is?
Yeah, we're about to get to Mona, but what do you think about Moira, Alex?
That's really up to you guys because I don't really remember Arrow that well.
Oh, okay. Well, Moira worked with Malcolm Merlin to destroy the Glades. She did fess up to it before it happened, but
She
and
also had SDX with him.
yep, she did
Did
because
do that.
Thea is Malcolm's daughter.
Yep. I remember
And
that. I remember that name drop right there. God,
you
dude.
know what?
Oh,
And then somehow she makes us feel bad for her when Slade kills her.
I don't feel. I did not feel bad.
I think I gotta put her in worst character. She's pretty bad.
I would do it.
All right, Mona, worst character.
Yep.
Monel. I thought he was fine, acceptable.
I mean, he was alright.
I yeah, okay. I'm gonna just throw him in acceptable. The Monitor. Kind of on the fence about
I
him.
would put him in solid.
Solid. That's pretty high. All right. Okay. Next is Mouse. He's from Batwoman, so I'll just rank him. I'm kind of on the fence about him. Actually, he kind of needs improvement. I'm not gonna lie. All right, Mr. Terrific.
I would put solid.
Okay, I'm okay with that. I'd either put him in solid or goaded, so I'll put him in solid. Works for me. Uh, okay, we got Martian Manhunter's dad, who, by the way, fun fact, is played by the voice of Martian Manhunter from the animated Justice League
He's
show.
also in the MCU.
As who?
He okay, so in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, they find out that there's a black Captain America, and that's who he plays in
Oh,
the
that's
in like Korea.
that's pretty cool. I don't remember
And
that, but that's
he's gonna
cool.
be in the new Captain America movie.
Oh, that's awesome. All right. Well, nevertheless, it's a goated casting. That's for sure. I'd probably just put him in. I'd probably put him in solid, just for the casting alone. That's pretty solid. Isn't okay? This blue thing, isn't that was something to do with Constantine, wasn't it?
I have no clue.
All right, we'll skip it then. Okay, this is Supergirl's uncle. He is just I'd put him in on the fence. Uh,
Yeah,
okay, Barry's mom, Nora Allen.
solid.
Okay, is that where? Oh yeah, we got to put her with his dad, which I believe we put in solid, right? Yeah, we did. Okay.
Yeah,
All right, now we have Nora Dark. Nora Dark.
I'd say solid.
She did kind of become a fairy godmother, but
Well, I mean, she was kind of an interesting character they used.
true. Okay, we got Nash Wells. Oh, somehow I skipped him on accident. My bad. What was that?
The sneeze,
Oh, okay.
solid.
Okay. Nash?
I mean, yeah, he kind of got annoying.
Okay. I was gonna put him in acceptable just because I think he's kind of the most forgettable Wells. I think. Um,
Yeah,
okay. Nora West
worse.
Allen. Yeah, honestly, because this is the season 5 picture, so awful. Nissa Al Ghul.
I'd say solid.
Yeah, she was pretty solid. Husband. She was
Hello,
fun.
husband.
Yeah, she was fun. All right.
This is my beloved.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That was great. All right, next we have Obsidian.
He was the old dude in the '80s episode, right?
Yep.
I
He's the
put
one who
acceptable.
he's the one who turns out all the lights for that awesome JSA fight scene.
I put acceptable.
Okay. Okay. Next we have Otis Graves and that was Supergirl, so he
That's all you.
was acceptable. Uh, okay, now we have Felicity Smoke.
Solid.
Solid.
Fair enough. All right, next we have Khalil, aka Painkiller from Black Lightning. He was the best character on Black Lightning and almost got a spinoff, so I'm gonna throw him in solid. I don't think I could put him in best character, even though he's the best character of the show. He's not up there. Okay, don't know who that guy is. Don't know who she is, although she looks very familiar. Next we got Gamby. Oh, he's also from Black Lightning. Okay, he's a pretty good character. I'm gonna throw him in solid. All right. Pied Piper.
I'd say solid.
Okay. I would put him in on the fence, so I'm gonna put him in acceptable. Because he's just kind of there. Oh, Adrian Chase. The GOAT.
Best.
The best villain in the Arrowverse. He is the GOAT. Alright, I wish I remembered who this next one is, because she looks so familiar. But I have no idea. Next is Bee Girl. The girl with the robotic bees.
I'd put acceptable.
Okay.
I think it's weird she just like randomly pop up on a show.
Yeah, because wasn't she on Arrow and Flash?
I honestly think I remember her being on Arrow, and I was like, this is just kind of a weird
Yeah, because they had
Because
her
she was
go
also
up
on The
against.
Walking
thing.
They had her going up against. Oh yeah, because she wanted the chip that allowed Felicity to walk.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Next is Detective Lance.
W, best character.
He is. He actually is a really good character.
Probably my favorite character in Arrow.
I'll put him in best character. I'm okay with that. He's a good character until he goes down the drunk path. But
Well, I think that's probably like the funniest, like most stereotypical detective.
okay. So next we have Ragman. Fun fact about him: he was on a Disney show called My Babysitter's a Vampire, which was the
Oh
most
yeah.
the
Yes.
most goated show
Well,
on Disney Channel.
The
Look, I
Most
gotta
ginger,
send you a video later.
what's the girl with the like last name Queen that we put in on the fence?
Mia.
Yeah, she was in Girl versus Monster. She
Oh
was the
my.
girl that like broke her neck.
Oh, I think I remember that.
I
I think I
saw
remember.
her and I was like, that. I remember her being in one of the Disney movies.
Oh, I also know the actress who plays Mia Queen. She's also in one of the Maze Runner movies.
I think she is as well.
But anyways,
think
yeah.
so.
So Ragman, or as he was known on My Babysitter's a Vampire, Jesse the Vampire. Where is he? I think he's going up pretty high. I think.
I think he's acceptable. I'd say or solid.
I would go acceptable, just because he wasn't in the he wasn't in Arrow enough.
He wasn't in it very
He
long.
was, but he was kind of like, "Hey, I'm back. My rags are back together.
I love that he came back for the series finale. That was cool.
I'm Kyle Brofsky of this universe."
Oh yeah. Okay, well next we have Ra's al Ghul.
I would say solid, but I know you guys don't like him that much.
Needs improvement.
Okay, then we'll put him in on the fence. Next we have another longbow hunter. I'm gonna just stick her with the other longbow hunter and needs improvement. Red Tornado from Supergirl. Oh yeah. Because he's the only red tornado on the list, Alex. Let's just say he's just red tornado, even from Earth X. He's just kind of there.
Not particularly a fan.
I agree. Okay, Rain from Supergirl was a decent villain. I'm gonna say she was acceptable. Okay, now we're to Welzabard, Eobard Thawne. He's got to be goated, right? I mean, I know he has some bad appearances later, but he's still goated.
I would say acceptable.
Really? Not even solid?
No, yeah, solid. Sorry, I forgot.
All right, we'll throw him in solid just because we already have another Wells, or not another Wells, another Thawne in the best characters.
You can't have two best nons. Not
True.
when a four just keeps on showing up randomly.
Yeah, true. All right, next we have Ricardo Diaz.
Solid.
I agree. He's just solid. Or I say just solid, but that's pretty high. Um, Rip Hunter. Rip Hunter.
Best character.
What? What character?
Rip Hunter, best character.
I do like Rip Hunter a lot. The show kind of went a little downhill once he was out of the show.
Once he died.
Are we putting him in? So are we putting him in best characters or solid?
I'd put him in best because
All right then.
he actually has a motive to get back at Rip Hunter. Oh my god.
All right, Ronnie Raymond.
Solid.
Solid. Okay. Fair enough. All right, next is Ryan Choi.
I'd put him in acceptable.
Okay. Next is okay, Saturn Girl. She's from Supergirl. I'm kind of on the fence about her. She wasn't in the show long enough. Next we have Savitar.
Solid.
I agree. I quite liked Savitar. Okay. So I think this is meant to be Sherlock Wells.
Sherlock.
I don't know. I hated this
Yeah, that's
Wells.
Sherlock.
I didn't like. That was dumb to me. That was so.
On the fence. I mean, if you want to, I would say acceptable. But if you want to put him on the fence, we can put him on the fence.
I'll put him on the fence just because he does rat out Nora. So I do like him for that.
That's funny though.
Oh, why is this character in here? I think this is Wally West's mom.
Yeah.
Iris's mom. She needs
Not
improvement.
Not
Actually,
particularly.
not particularly
She
a
just
fan.
pulls out.
Because she just
with your child.
she comes back to meet Iris because she's like, I'm gonna die. I don't know. Alright, Silver Banshee, she was on Supergirl. She was acceptable. She was alright. Solivar.
Just acceptable.
Okay, this character was on Batwoman. She was the main love interest. She was just okay. I would say she actually needs improvement. I'm not gonna lie. Diggle! Diggle!
Best character.
Yeah, he's a goat. He's a goat. Best character. Alright, after Diggle, the Spectre, before Oliver. He was just kind of there. I would say, I don't know, not particularly a fan, I guess. I don't know.
I liked him.
He was just okay, right?
For what he did.
Alright, so then needs improvement, because Oliver was his improvement.
Didn't Constantine look at him? And he was like, wait, you're not the Jim Corrigan I know.
Yeah. That is what happened. Alright, we'll put him in needs improvement, because Oliver was that improvement. Alright, next we have Thea. We have Thea Speedy.
I'd put her on solid.
I think I agree with you. What do you think about Speedy, Thea, Jacob?
I kind of liked her, but she started getting really annoying.
I thought it was the opposite. She started annoying because she was she's a brat, and then Malcolm Merlin came into her life, and she became
Beat her.
more normal.
He whipped her into shape.
Yeah. That's a better way to say it. He trained her. He trained her. All right. Stargirl. This is the Stargirl from Legends, not the show.
L.
On the fence.
I
Because she just
agree.
showed up.
Nonsense.
All right.
And doesn't like Dax try to hit on her or something?
Yes. All right.
Which I think is funny.
Next we have Nate Haywood.
Best character.
I agree. He's a goated character. Despite what Legends tried to do to him, he's a good character. Oh, okay. Supergirl.
Best character.
I think I guess she kind of has to go up there, doesn't she?
No, she
I'd
does
say solid.
not. She
Wait,
does
where do
not
we?
have to go
Wait,
up
wait, wait, wait,
there.
wait. Where did we put Black Lightning? Where did we put Black Lightning? We put him
You
in
put Black.
solid.
Oh,
We put him in solid.
Oh no!
She has to go in solid then, doesn't she?
Oh no!
Because I think Black Lightning's better than her.
Put her below. Put her one below. Black Lightning.
Should we put her?
Like,
is
in the same
Supergirl an
tier, but
acceptable?
right up.
Oh,
No,
okay. She's more than
she's
an acceptable. She's a solid character.
bottom of solid.
Oh no. Okay, next we have Superman, but it's not Superman and Lois Superman. It's Supergirl Superman.
Oh,
on
Dude,
the fence.
he takes so many
Why?
L's. He's got to be needs improvement. He's got to be. He
Let's
takes
just do
so
it.
many. He's been beaten by everyone. All right. Anyways,
they
next
really did the character so dirty. In
they
that
really
show.
did, but Superman and
Oh.
Lois is making up for it as best it
Okay,
can.
good.
All right. Talia al Ghul.
That's tough.
Ooh, not
Wait, who's skipping her?
particularly a fan.
She was in season 5. She trained
Who's the
Oliver
girl
in
before
Russia.
Talia?
Oh, I did skip her. She's from Black Lightning. She dies at the end of season 1. I'm gonna just put her in not particularly a fan.
Okay.
Talia though, I thought she was
I like
pretty
Talia.
good.
Okay, I'm gonna say that is not the best version of Talia al Ghul, but
I've not seen a better.
only in the shows. I'm saying like all of DC. That is not the best Talia al Ghul.
What is the best
But
Talia
in
al
the
Ghul?
probably video game Talia al Ghul.
Oh, okay. Well, fair.
That's what I was getting at, but it's a show tier list, not a game
I'm gonna
tier
put her.
list.
She
so.
was a solid character. I'd put her in solid, to be honest. Wait, where did we put Nissa? Because she's about on the same as Nissa. I think we put. Oh yeah, we put Nissa in solid. Okay, yeah, then she's solid. All right, cool. Ray Palmer, the Atom.
Best character.
Yeah, he's a goat.
He was supposed to be Blue Beetle.
Who is?
No, it was supposed to be Blue Beetle and Arrow, but they couldn't get the rights, so they got the Atom.
I'm glad they did, because Blue Beetle would have been too much. I think I like Ray Palmer.
Too ahead of their time.
Yeah. All right, next we got the Flash, and unfortunately they used the season 5 suit. Ugh.
Best character.
Yeah, he is going up there. Although if we put Flash up here in best character, don't we have to put Iris since they are both the Flash?
No.
No, if you put Iris up there, you'd put the entire like Flash team up there because they are Flash, bro. You can't be.
We are the
You put
Flash.
Allegra. You put Allegra at first place.
All right, I get it. All right, cool. Next, the Ray.
Solid.
Okay, I agree. Oh wait,
Unless you watch his TV show they did.
he was just okay in that.
But it's a different Ray that we watch.
Yeah. All right, I'll put him in solid. All right.
Oh man.
All right, the Thinker. We got the Thinker.
Solid.
Okay, agreed. Next is Thunder. She's pretty good. I'm gonna put her up pretty high. She's a solid character. All right. And Tobias Whale is a solid villain. He's creepy. Oh, actually, he's about the same as Alice for me. So I guess I'll put him. No, I gotta put him up. I'm gonna move Alice up because I think she's pretty good. Okay. Next we have Tommy Merlin.
Solid.
W, solid character. Love me some Tommy.
So do I. I like Tommy.
Dies and come back to life multiple times.
Yeah. All right,
That's
Tommy.
just the character, bro.
Okay. Okay, next is Top.
I'd say on the fence.
I agree.
I don't
Oh,
think I
wait,
know who
wait,
that
Alex.
is.
Alex, they kind of ruined her in Armageddon. Remember?
She was in Armageddon? Oh, yeah, she was in
Yeah,
Armageddon.
she betrays Cecile for Despero and tries to get with him, and then he just X's her right there.
He kills her?
Well, of course not. Eric Wallace
Yeah, he
wouldn't allow
killed her.
someone to die. No, she didn't die. She didn't die. She should have died, but she didn't. I have to put her in needs improvement. She's pretty bad.
You're good.
Oh, I think okay, so next is Toy Man. He's on
Okay.
Supergirl.
Bro, is that Mark Hamill? Gosh.
Have you watched? Oh, no, you haven't.
I have not. It looks like Mark Hamill, though.
A couple down is Mark Hamill, but Toy Man,
Okay.
Toy Man is going in on the fence because he was just okay. Next is Trajectory. I think I gotta put her in on the fence as well. She didn't really do much, did she? Wasn't she only in like one episode?
Yeah, I liked her. I'd say solid.
All right, then we'll meet in the middle and acceptable. Um, okay, next is the Trickster, which yes was played by Mark Hamill. But what's cool about that is
Huh.
Mark Hamill played the Trickster in animation and in the '90s Flash TV show. And the guy
Huh.
who
I'd say solid. Your stream is
Yeah,
buffered.
it's a few seconds behind for me, but
oh,
it's not
okay.
buffering.
Okay.
But
Well, and then the other fun fact about this is the guy who plays Barry Allen's dad on The Flash, he plays Jake Garrick on The Flash as well. He played The Flash in that '90s TV show with Mark Hamill as his trickster, which is kind of
huh.
He
cool.
was on that 90s show?
Yeah,
So
they
Mark
both were.
Hamill does a lot for DC.
Yep, he's the
Mark
trickster.
Hamill just does a lot in general.
He
Oh wait,
does.
I'm sorry. Where are we putting Mark Hamill's trickster? Are we putting him in best character or solid?
I'd put him in best character because technically
Yeah,
he's the
I
same
mean,
character.
He is Mark
I
Hamill.
don't. I was gonna say I don't really know the character, but Mark Hamill always does a very good job with his characters. So
He's pretty good. All right. Well, next we have
There's a
this.
Star Wars joke.
There is.
what?
There's a bunch of like Star Wars jokes.
Yeah.
So next we have the
There's the one where
trickster.
he says, "I don't like the sequels."
Yep. So next we have the trickster's son.
On the
Um,
fence.
where?
On the fence.
Okay, I agree. Next we
I thought he
have.
was annoying.
I don't remember her name. Ultraviolet. That's her name. Next we have Ultraviolet.
Esperanza.
Yes, Esperanza.
Worst character.
All right, I'm not against that. Vandal Savage.
Solid.
I agree.
Total badass, and then they make him goofy.
Yeah. Cisco Ramon vibe.
Best character.
Yeah, he kind of has to be, doesn't
Oh man, I don't know, but it's up to you
That's
guys.
racist.
What's up?
he? What?
Oh, what's sort of racist?
No, I just don't like Cisco. He's the reason I do not watch that show.
What?
He ruined it
How?
in 10 minutes. In 10 minutes.
What did he do?
I don't know. It was the goofiest, probably the goofiest line on the planet.
All right. Well, next we have Vigilante from Arrow.
W. I don't know. I don't know.
What do you,
I
Alex?
thought it was weird what they did with Vigilante that season with the Arrow version.
I agree. I think they were hyping it up to be someone cooler, and then it wasn't.
Oh, that's why stream's not working for me because I've had it paused.
That's funny.
He's like 10 minutes behind.
All right.
No.
I'm gonna put Vigilante on the fence. Don't know who that is. All right, Amaya. Where are we putting Amaya?
Hmm.
Um,
I don't know.
I'd say acceptable.
okay.
That'd be
Oh, Weather Witch. Personally, not particularly a fan.
on the fence.
All right, needs improvement then. Weather Wizard. He's pretty cool.
So
Probably.
is there just like male and female counterpart for every character in
See,
So
no.
Weather Witch is actually a character
Oh, I
in the
didn't know that.
comics. They just adapted her for TV for the meta with the meta tech stuff.
Yeah, Weather Wizard is more well known.
Hmm.
Weather Wizard, though, I'd probably put an acceptable. What about you, Alex?
I like him.
Or would you?
Acceptable is fine.
Okay.
Jacob, he kind of looks like the weatherman friend of ours.
which oh,
Oh, dude, that's what I'm gonna start calling him. I'm gonna start calling him Weather Wizard.
the Cloud Watcher?
Yeah,
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he does.
Okay, so next we have Sarah Lance, the White Canary.
W, solid. Solid or higher.
I think,
solid.
yeah, I think she's got to go solid because of what Legends did to her.
Oh, my favorite character, Haas.
Ah, yes, Wild Dog. He,
If there is a
um,
category for him just called Haas, it would be him.
I feel like he's got to go in solid, right, with Mr.
He's
Terrific
solid. He kind of gets like annoying.
in season 6. Yeah, season 6 sucks. Okay, next we have Grown Up William, Oliver's son.
Liked him.
I did too. I think he's better than young William.
I can see why young William got kidnapped and no one wanted to do anything.
I'd probably put him acceptable? Yeah, acceptable. All right, next we have Supergirl's boyfriend in season and the last 2 seasons. I'm gonna just put him in not particularly a fan. He's just kind of there. Then we have the cop from Black Lightning. He's a pretty good character, Henderson. So I'd put him in acceptable. Um, then we got Win from Supergirl. That's a good
I
character.
like him.
He's basically the Cisco on Supergirl. But I'll put him in solid. Then we got Yao Fei. See, Yao Fei's not in enough of the show because he dies in season 1. So, but he is
I'd
cool.
say on the fence or needs improvement.
I'll put him in on the fence because I don't think he needs improvement. I think he's a good character. He just dies too quick. Okay, next we have Zari. And I'm gonna go off on a limb and say this is just normal Zari. See, I actually quite like Zari.
I'd say solid.
Yeah.
I like how they kind of made her episode like really her like introduction episode really weird,
Yeah.
and then they bring her like
I liked
yeah I
her
don't know.
I liked her episode where they repeat the day. I don't usually like those episodes, but her version of it was pretty good.
And she kept on saying it's like Hedgehog Day, and they're like, "You mean Groundhog Day?" She's like, "Yeah, that."
Yeah, so I liked her. Zed, this next character's name is Zed. She's from Constantine. She could get like visions of the future or something like that. She was
I
just
get that when I'm on the toilet.
okay. Well, thanks for that information. Zed, I'm gonna put her on the fence. Next we have Zoe, Renee's daughter, all grown up.
On the fence.
Okay. Zoom is next.
Best character.
Yeah, he's a goated character. He might be my favorite villain on the Flash.
I have a theory about Zoom, like that you might want to hear.
All right, what's your theory?
I think he's Jay Garrick.
Hmm, he might be.
And then I have a theory about the Incredibles.
Okay, what's your theory about the Incredibles?
Incrediboy and Syndrome might be the same person.
Wow, that's a
That's
good
facts.
theory.
That's facts.
I hear it. I hear you. All right, we're almost done here. Next we have Captain Boomerang.
On the fence.
Okay, I don't remember his
I
name.
like how they met. He's an Arrow. Like for the Arrowverse, he's the Arrow villain. But he's like it's a Flash villain.
True.
How about the guy with the goatee right here?
No, Captain Boomerang.
Oh,
Okay, so next, I don't remember his name, but it's a speedster. He's from season 3. Flashpoint.
Rival.
Rival, yeah. I feel like he's just meh. He's like on the fence.
Yeah, I'd say acceptable. I like him. How he like gets his memories back.
Yeah. All right, I'll put him in. I'll put him there then.
He calls Wally a bad word.
He does.
Annoying.
All right, next we have Abracadabra.
I'd say solid.
He's played by a goated actor. This actor is
yeah. I was
amazing.
gonna say this actor has probably like the most insane range.
Dude is, yeah, he's amazing. Polka Dot Man.
He's in Prisoners. He's also in Prisoners. Or yeah, Prisoners, the one with Hugh Jackman.
I like him in Suicide Squad.
He's
Same.
very good as Polka Dot Man.
He is very
I
good.
like him in Ant-Man. He plays 2 characters in Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course he was in the Dark Knight.
Oh yeah,
What did
yeah.
he do in the Dark Knight?
He was a Joker minion. He was
Yep.
a police officer.
Okay.
Yep. He's just really
That's
good.
Bizarro Supergirl.
It's just funny. He always does like really small characters that have like big impact.
He was
That-
also on Gotham. He played he basically
He also
plays a
played another
character.
Joker minion.
Yeah. He cuts off Joker's face in Gotham and wears it as a mask.
Hmm.
So, all right, next
Is
we
this
have
the Jerome or Jeremiah?
huh?
Never mind. It doesn't matter to this live stream.
Okay. Next we have Bizarro Supergirl. This was so forgettable. I'm just gonna say not particularly a fan. Next we have Chester.
Solid.
All right. I would put him. That works. Okay.
Black Cisco.
Okay. Next we have next we have Kid Flash.
Acceptable.
You'd put him below Chester?
Well, he kind of gets angry at Barry because he's like, "I need your help, Barry." And Barry's like, "I gotta save the city from Zoom," and he's like, "It's because I'm black."
All right. All right. Next is I don't remember his
Kilgore.
Kilgore, that's his name. He was all
On
right. He's a little over the top, but he's okay. I'd probably put him either on the fence or acceptable.
I'd say on the fence.
Okay, I agree. All right, next is
Mr. Mistlepix.
oh, that is who that is, and it was the
Because remember,
second
he had a different.
they recast
Oh no,
him. Yeah.
that's his real form. Remember?
Oh, okay. Well, nevertheless, he needs improvement, to be honest.
I'd say acceptable.
All right, then I'm gonna say on the fence.
Because if you know that actor's like really funny.
Oh, okay. All right.
He's
Well,
in Radar 911. He wrote most of the Night at the Museums.
oh, I didn't know that. Those are some good
Yeah.
movies.
He's an actor that he's kind of like Abracadabra. He just shows up in random things, playing random people.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, next is the Music Meister.
On the fence, I like him.
Yeah, he's all right. Not sure who that is, and I'm not sure who that is. So I guess that's the end of the tier. Um, that was pretty wild. That's the biggest tier we've ever done for sure. But
I just think we set a new record.
I think we did. In terms of, I'm not going to go through all these, but the goated characters of the Arrowverse, I think deserve a shout out. We got Arsenal, aka Roy Harper. We got Kevin Conroy as Batman. We got Leonard Snart's Captain Cold. We got Smallville's Superman. Brandon Routh's Superman. Malcolm Merlin, Deathstroke, Ralph Dibny, Eobard Thawne, but played by Matt Lesher. We got Green Arrow. We got Harry. We got Mick Rory, Jay Garrick, Joe, Constantine, Zoom, Cisco, the uh, the Trickster, Tommy Merlin, the Flash, Ray Palmer, Nate, Diggle, Rip Hunter, um, Captain Lance or Detective Lance, whatever, uh, Prometheus, aka Adrian Chase, Maxwell Lord, Martian Manhunter, and Martin Stein. So that's pretty solid, I think. But those are definitely the goated characters. And most of the characters on the solid tier are goated as well. But, they can't all be in the best character list. So that takes us to the end. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell. We didn't really have a lot of time for anything more. We've been going on for quite a while. But very quickly at the end, guys, what are your thoughts on Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3?
I didn't watch it, but I'm gonna watch it. It looked good.
I liked it.
I liked it as well. It was pretty good. Um, Yeah, it's a good movie. Good way to conclude it. It's better than Guardians 2. I don't think it's better than Guardians 1. I still prefer the first one, but no, it was good. It was good. It's the best Marvel movie I've seen in a while. So, yeah, I liked it.
Yeah. It's a lot better. It's the best thing they've done since No Way Home.
Yeah, I agree. And then in terms of just the Arrowverse being over, I'm gonna miss the Arrowverse. Even though I think in the last couple of years it's been kind of garbage. Um, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I love Arrow. That was my favorite. Still is. And then after Arrow would probably be Flash, then Legends, and then the other three can, I don't know, cease to exist. I don't
Be
care.
erased from existence.
To be honest, Supergirl was meh. Black Lightning was
Batwoman was
meh.
the worst
Batwoman
thing
was
that
the
they have
worst.
ever done.
That was the worst trailer I've ever seen for a show or movie or anything. So, nevertheless, though, it was fun while it lasted, and the crossovers are goated also. So, yeah, let me know. I want to add more to my Patreon page at some point. So if there's like like one of the crossovers or something that we should revisit, let us know in the comments. If you even made it this far, I don't know. But if you did, let us know in the comments, and maybe Alex, Jacob, and I could watch Crisis on Infinite Earths, Crisis on Earth X, something. Because I bet, Jacob, have you seen the crossovers at all?
I mean, I've seen the ones in Arrow with the Flash, but I think that's all I really got.
Oh, then Alex, Jacob, and I need to watch Crisis on Earth X because that would be a cool one for you to see. I think you'd like that a lot. It was really good. But anyways, thank you guys for joining me on the live stream. Sorry it went long. I do apologize. But thank you for joining me. And
Or
see ya, everyone. See you soon. Got another video coming out tomorrow. So see you soon. And